It don't matter the color of the skin, either woman or man, just let the case land. It's here, it's in safe hands. This is God work, not a fake plan. Too many kids being found in these lakes, man. This is MTGV, and you with Miss V.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to MTGV. Oh, no.
This is the place that you wanna be, but all trolls we delete, you better believe. Just so you know we don't go for those that's taking these souls. We know, but it's getting so out of control. Just so you know we don't go for those that's taking these souls. We know, but it's getting so out of control. Thank you for tuning in to MTGV, True Crime TV. Y'all know what it is, man. Team Vibe, Miss V. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you leave a comment too. Yeah. We're gonna see you on the flip side, man.
Oh my God. Welcome in, everybody. Lord, this is what I don't want to happen. But we here now and we ain't gonna stop. So we had some things coming into the show yesterday. Things developing, and we are gonna start basically from where we were yesterday. I already mentioned to y'all that we do a rollover type of live stream. Shout out to BFF in the building. Shout out to Protecting God. Thank y'all so much for being here. So the way that this show is, I tend to run my shows where they roll over from the day before. So we were live, and I just want to send out prayers and love, good energy to Javion's mother, his stepfather, his father. This is really hard to have to continuously hear about this. But you know what? This is just the beginning, especially if it lands where we want it to be. And that's in court. Javion deserves justice. But I'm going to tell y'all, man, I don't believe, we got to start over. I do not believe anything after Walmart. And I've been saying that. But I want y'all to look at some things that I put together here. Hold on. First of all, we gonna start right here. First, I'm gonna tell y'all why we're here. Okay, so we gonna go. What happened last time I was live? I got a ping from Javion's phone, and it was verified by his mother that his cousin actually did ping his location. And I didn't put that in there, but I will show. I put a video in. I was looking for, hold on. I was looking for a little a screenshot. We gonna get there, y'all. So let me see. Right here. Okay. So here's what we're gonna be talking about today. There was a what's his name? Prophet. He is a TikToker. This guy posted a video. And he was standing, I mean, the way that they do their videos on TikTok, they're pretty much standing in front of they're in front of the video. This is behind him. So this is the ping that I was talking about, right? Prophet went live or released a video showing this trailer, right? So, of course, I want to figure out where this trailer is. Now, what clicked to me is, could this be Javion's trailer? I believe that it absolutely is. But everything is alleged, y'all. Everything is alleged. Okay, so since I got these videos right here, let me read them to y'all so it'll make sense. But you see what I got mapped out here, right? You see where I have Javion at. You see where Shell is at. You see that it's on the corner of Martin Creek Road and Vanco Road. I'm going to get to reading that in a minute, but first I want to show y'all something else. And I want y'all to help me make sense of this. Let me know if you can... And unfortunately, we got to go through those videos again because we are going all the way through it. And so all the way to the point of where we were trying to figure out where he was. I heard about that already. So I did this right here. Now, we got something new that we looking at now. So what I'm doing here is comparing the trailer to the Shell gas station. And this is Martin Creek Road. So we have, according to the ping that we got in, Javion would have been right across from right here, at either standing right here or there, right? Now, I'm going to go with this location right here. If you keep straight, you're right in GFL parking lot. You see this, right? So Javion's ping showed him on the corner of Martin Creek Road and Vanco. So because of the hedges at a Shell gas station, I believe right here where I'm going to arrow at is where Javion was at, y'all. Right here. Straight ahead is GFL. Y'all follow me. Now, this is what... Now, with this being new based off of the ping that came from his cousin, we gonna put us back up. And I'm gonna go to the messages so I can read what we looking at. Welcome in, y'all. Thank y'all so much for being here. I usually don't go live this late, but I was so exhausted. I fell asleep and I'm like, I was determined to come in here and explain what's going on. Okay, so I'm looking at the ping right now. You see where it says JM. There's a white dot that ping is pointing at. That white dot looks to be... Now, according to the ping, I'm looking at either or, y'all. But y'all can help me with this. The hedges. You know what? I don't think I put the... I needed to put the trailer in there by itself. But I don't think I did. Hold on, y'all. Dang it. I didn't put the trailer in there by itself. But that's okay. You see this. I'm going to point it out again. And then I'm going to go back to... I'm going to go to the gas station. And you know what? This is going to make more sense to y'all when I pull up the other pictures that I'm looking at. Okay, y'all see the tree line. Y'all see the tree line is what's separating TNR and Green for Life. So we got this is the same. Oh, shoot. Let me move the video. This is the same gas station. You see the camera there. This is the parking lot of the gas station. Now let's go back to one of Taylor's first videos right here. We gonna go right here. Right here. Right here. Now, notice a couple things. I already said that what made them pick that tree? Like, we were told that it was way over, over here. Hold on. Because I believed in visuals. That makes it make sense for me, right? So look, this is us pulling up on TNR, right? This is us going into TNR. You see the sign right there, right? You see the building right there behind that sign? That is Green for Life. This is how you go in there. This is the back of the lot that you pull in first. As you drive, you go into the front, right? Now, notice where it says TNR. It's a camera right up there. That camera is pointing directly right here. It's pointing directly in that area. Now, you see the little trees there, right? We got a camera facing. It is turned that way. I got a closer picture. TNR. Right up under this awning or near this awning area is another camera because I seen that when I was on Google Maps, right? So that's 2 cameras on TNR. But according to the sheriff, we're getting all of our footage from Shell. And I'm trying to figure out how that makes sense. I'm trying to figure out how did they see anything from Shell because this is a big yard. And I don't believe that Shell gas station footage would show all the way to this door. Another thing we were told is that, let me see, let's go to the timeline. Okay, so they told us at 4:53, Javion and his truck left the distribution center. If I remember correctly, he got there at 12:37 and he was there for about 4 hours, whatever. Now, his father did an interview with Taylor yesterday, day before, and he told us that Walmart is set up really nice for the truckers. And the truckers get to, it's an area they can sit. Some have couches, whatever they need, right? So he was chilling in there. What they told us was he went to directly from the Walmart distribution center after dropping off his load. He went to TNR at 4:58. In 5 minutes, he was there. Now, I wonder what made him go to TNR. Who told him about that location? Did somebody tell him that was a good location to go? So, right here, Magee's truck is idling in the dirt parking area in front of 285 Vanco Mill Road in Henderson. This is where his body was later found. So, the parking area is an unofficial truck stop and is about a half a mile from the Walmart distribution center, right? So when they told us that he left, he then popped up here at a self-checkout. Now, I asked y'all before because his CDL license is missing. What I have circled there, let me know if that looked like a license to you, an ID to you, because they're missing. And it looked like it possibly was in his wallet. I captured this when he took the card out that he actually used at the checkout. We seen him walk out of Walmart. I told y'all that I only believe what I see, but now you have to question everything, even what you see, right? Now, I do believe that this footage is right. I do believe that he went and purchased that. That was him. He made the purchase. He got the receipt. He walked out the door, all that, because his phone was still working at that time. But when I found out his phone went off at 6:22, that changed everything for me. That changed everything. Now, we got a timestamp for 6:22. How ironic. When he walked out of Walmart, we followed a few cars that I seen moving in there from the first time I seen it. It was three trucks that I was looking at. You see the 3 circles. Yesterday, I found out about this blue one all the way in the back. You can see the lights on exactly where the here sign, it says here. But that arrow that's up by that tree, that indicates that Javion's truck was out of the sight. Nobody followed him, okay? Unless they did after the cameras went off, because the cameras went off right here. I literally walked it back with my hand and made sure I got the very last second. That was it, right? So I'm only going through that because I said that I would. We here because of this. We're here because of this ping right here. Now, Javion's father interviewed with Taylor, and I remember him saying, "Y'all let me know if y'all heard him say that his granny was the last person to speak to him around 6 something. Did y'all hear that?" Now I'm looking now because I want to know if anybody heard them say that. But let me make sure. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me make sure everything is good. So y'all stay with me for a minute, right? Okay, so now we back at this ping. Here we go. There is the tree. This tree is directly. I'm right here. Right here. This is how you turn into it, right here to the right. Okay, so I'm just showing y'all these little pictures I got just to make sure y'all following me. Okay, let me explain this picture. Obviously, I got it labeled. That picture right there that says Facebook, and it also says trailer. I don't believe that Javion ever put his trailer into TNR's lot. I do not. And I do not believe that. Let's go here. This is when they... Hold on. No, that ain't when they told us. This is when they told us that Javion, his truck was idling there. Right? No. So now my question is, what was the conversation when Javion went there the first time? Because I do believe that he went there the first time. I believe that because they had to have gotten him on their video somehow. Now, his father said they seen Javion in the video, but it was very far. You couldn't see it. It was grainy. It was clips. It wasn't videos. So they could have got clips of him when he went there the very first time. I don't believe he returned, y'all. I do not believe that he returned. After Walmart, Javion got pulled over. Follow me. We heard that man say that. And we gotta believe these witnesses, especially if it makes sense. Now let me show y'all something else. The ping. Let's go back. Here. Let's go here. Look at that. Y'all see that gate? Y'all see TNR. Now, we were trying to figure out in the beginning, where were they parked? Remember when I released the video and I asked y'all to help me? Help me figure out where were they parked. Now, here's another picture just so y'all could get the idea of that is the gas station directly behind her. This is the gates right in front of her. Y'all follow me. This is the tree she chose to put stuff on after calling his father and saying that she would put stuff down here at the base of the tree for Javion. I literally said where if she was to back up where she was standing at, she would be right in the spot that they were. Now, let me show y'all this. From when I was trying to figure it out and I was asking y'all for help, I was looking at, this is what I was looking at. I said, okay, I'm trying to figure out where they were standing. Everything that I have circled, right? On the bottom picture is the actual Google Maps picture at Green for Life. You see the sign circle. You see the ground, that little area. But in the picture of these cops, you see the green sign there that I have circled and the ground that I have circled. Those were the marks that I was looking at to identify the spot. Okay, so I came up with this. From that. And I said they were standing right here. They were standing right here because I believe they were standing near here. This is what I said. I said, I only see that gray sign though. Where's the green for life sign? So that sign didn't get in there. So I could not figure out exactly where they were. So then this is another angle that's showing you that. So based off of his ping and the person that sent me the picture of, like, when I was trying to put it together, somebody went out there and took a picture for me, and they were sitting on the other side of the gate. And I didn't put that picture in here either. Goodness. But they were sitting on the other side of the gate. Hold on. So, okay. You see where Javion's head is at. That gate right there. That is where the person was sitting at that went and took the picture for me. And so this same person that took that picture for me also told me that she believed that the picture was taken from that angle. She was like, she said it wasn't taken from the gas station where you got it, where you kind of mapped it out at. She said, I believe it was taken from a different angle, right? I mean, I still don't all the way get that. That still don't make sense to me all the way. It don't. I'm not there, but that's what she told me, right? So when I got this ping, I had to consider what she said because of what I saw here. Now, even though the Shell gas station is on this side, and this is where the trees and the hedges and stuff is at, where that tractor trailer is sitting, that whoever took the picture of that trailer, that semi-truck trailer that I believe is Javion's, was sitting right here at that gas station. The person probably was sitting at a pump at the gas station. They took that picture of that trailer. I'm talking about this one. Do y'all agree? I believe that they were sitting in this gas station when they took that picture. This picture. Now, I try to make things simple and plain, and I come with receipts, right? Because that's what makes sense to me. I believe that Javion was pulled over, and he was pulled over right here. So my next question to y'all is, do y'all believe that Javion was first at this spot because we see this trailer? That gotta be Javion's trailer. You know why? Because the dad said that they did not see Javion pulling in with the trailer and all of that. They didn't see all of that. I think they said they only seen him pulling in with the cab or something. And they did see him or something. I don't know. I got to go back and listen to everything the dad said. But I know he said it was clips and they didn't see him pulling in there with that trailer. They didn't see that part. So I don't believe that part happened because this trailer was sitting right there. And I don't think it's a coincidence that this trailer was sitting there that night and this picture. Hold on. You got that. You got this. You cannot convince me that this is a coincidence. You can't. You cannot tell me that Javion was here because we see his image in the side of the vehicle verified by his father as the exact position his body was found in. That's how Javion looked. Nobody could have photoshopped that and put that on the side of the truck because nobody had that picture. That picture was taken under a light. But they told us Javion was here too. But that picture was taken under a light. And I believe this is that light. I also believe that these are the possible vehicles that these are. I mean, it might be off, might not have the step board, baseboard or whatever, but I believe that these vehicles are very close. We already looked at the image on the side of the vehicle and I was the one that identified this. I don't know. I could be totally wrong, right? But this is what I seen also, and it didn't make sense to me. Like, if this is him, how is that him too? I did the position of the figure on the ground between these cars that they looking down on. Basically, I believe it is him, and I believe based off of what I see one thing white at the bottom, one missing, leg a little crossed over because kind of laying on the side, right? And so, I mean, let me know what y'all see. You cannot be two places at one time. You can't be everywhere. We all knew that didn't make sense. Javion went here. He went there. He went here. He went to this place, that place. But the only thing we seen was footage from Walmart. And the only reason why we seen that is because it supported the narrative. So, back to Javion's phone went off at 6:22. At the very same time, they told us he was pulling. Magee arrives back at his truck before leaving the parking lot. Magee gets out of his truck. This one he was giving a homeless man money at the very same time that his phone went off. So, I already said the homeless story, they inserted that lie for a reason. I said that's when something happened. Because why did they insert that? But why did they say $228? Did somebody rob him at that time, jump in his truck at that time? Or was that just the time that the police pulled him over like the guy told us? We have to listen at everything. So let's listen. Justice for Javion.
Try to go around to the back and turn his truck around to the lane.
Okay.
So the person he asked for help. You know what I mean? Because he walked up there. You understand what I'm saying?
He walked up where?
Right in the front.
Okay.
So then, and then asked for help to get his truck parked. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it's dangerous. I mean, driving at nighttime, you don't know people coming up beside you. You don't know if they want to shoot at you or what.
Oh, okay.
They go into truck stops, I mean, unfamiliar areas.
So have you had any bad experiences?
Not yet, no. Hopefully not yet.
Hopefully not yet.
Try to go around.
And then other police stopped him. They've been setting him on fire. In the world, they've been three police and one police stopped him from setting him on fire.
How you know this, though? That's what I'm saying. How do you know this?
With my eyes. I was there. Yeah, but I ain't seen nothing about it. I just get out of there, dog. Go, dog. He tried to stop him. I see that whole thing. I stayed back. I'm looking. He coming out of Kmart. He had a blue rope in his hand, throwing the rope up. He all happy. I'm saying myself, why you happen over here? You get killed over here. And then other police stopped him. They've been setting him on fire. In the world, they've been three police and one police. They called me. I'm telling you, man.
Okay. I'll talk with you later.
Yeah, but don't be there at night, though, dog. Because they only want the black people.
Oh, no, I definitely ain't gonna be that night, but yeah.
That's right, all right. Go ahead and have somebody. They're gonna say the club where the KKK hang out. They're gonna tell you that. And that's where the police were hanging their dad hanging there. These KKK members. Ain't no black people killed. Ain't nobody. And then I hear people talking about somebody in a truck. Ain't nobody in a truck. He by himself, man. He came out of Walmart, throwing the rope up. And they tried to stop him right down the street from the gas station. Go right down the gas station. That main road, you going down?
Yeah.
But on the other side, there were the woods that went on the other side. Put your trucks on up there right there. That's where they went up by that little house up there. The thing to go up in there. But they're not going to tell you, though. No, I know. The woods right there, them trees not big, man. There's a lot of trees. You go by that gate, there's a lot of trees right up in there. And the people be right up in there. They can see you. And they seen what happened anyway, but they're not going to tell you. They want to put their trucks there. You got to put your truck. You can't put your truck over there. So if something's going to happen, they'll get you. That what happened to him. And I said to myself, I was able to get him first, dog, and tell him don't do that. Don't go that way. He going down that main road from the gas station. The police already was still, man. They were looking at him. When he came out of Walmart, they followed right behind him. And they tried to stop him. That's what happened.
Okay, well, that's what somebody else said, too. He got stopped by the police. So let me, yeah. Okay.
Three police and one KKK man. But other police, one of them, he had a KKK too now.
Okay.
And he just thought, beat boom, just beat him on. They didn't do nothing to him. They didn't shoot him. They didn't kill him. They just beat him on in his face. You won't recognize him. phone. He took it. He said, he let him call my mom. He let him call my mom. They took his phone. They got his wallet too, man.
That's why they want to let the family see him, huh?
Yeah, I was going to tell you that. They would still go back and check that place and you ask somebody, do KKK be that place, that club? They're going to say, yeah.
Be patient. Call us 24/7. The Vance County Sheriff Office, 252-738-2200. I'm Sheriff Curtis.
Hold on, y'all. I played that out of place a little bit. But so, shout out to everybody in the building. Thank y'all for following this and paying attention. I hope y'all. So I see that one person said, okay, they follow me. At least that's what I seen. I can't really look at the chat a lot right now. But yeah, this is where we at. And we got to go to the 911 call because I'm going in order at this point. So here we go. I chopped it up. It's only like 58 seconds. These are the little points or whatever that stuck out to me. And this man clearly said though, and I'm going to also read the article because this 911 caller, even though I edited this video and I took the part out, he said clearly that I got a man out here that he said this a guy HUNG himself in a tree. He said that twice at the beginning of the call. He never said that he was sitting down at the base of the tree. He never said that. But the sheriff said that. The paper said that. But this caller didn't. So, I mean, he the one that, and then I'm going to tell y'all, because this conversation, we got a missing piece here. So, stick with me.
I got a helping job. I get more grass.
Okay, and are you with them now?
Yeah.
I'm just putting everything. Everybody's already dispatched out there, and give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second for me. Okay, you there, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got everybody on the way. Is there a defibrillator available?
He's calling yourself. Yeah, he's gone. I ain't touched him. I ain't been around him yet. I mean, I've been close enough. I don't see him breathing at all.
Okay. Alright, and...
No, it ain't no defib around here.
Okay, gotcha. I got everybody on the way out there.
Yeah, he is sorry. Just pulling him in now.
Okay. You see him there pulling up?
Yeah. I got a helping job out here.
So that portion of the call was basically, everything that really red flagged me. And we've already been through the 911 call. Please check out my playlist concerning this. And so the missing piece, y'all, that we did not know is that TNR was contacted by a family member on their page. They got, there's a message between a family member and TNR asking them, did they know anything about what happened to their family member, right? So TNR actually gave a statement online, and that statement it is totally different from everything that we know, right? That's a problem. So here we go. This message, this all happened, I believe it was the very next on the 13th. But I'm not sure. But it was somewhere in the beginning. This is on their page. You could probably go to it and find it unless they deleted it. But here it is. My cousin was found DEAD. That's a trigger word for YouTube. Near the shop. Have you guys seen or heard anything? Please help us. Right? This is the response. No, we saw him when he was leaving. Said no, we saw him when we were leaving work for the evening. Now, remember I told y'all that TNR closed at 5 o'clock? And how would they ever be able to miss Javion because Javion was there right at their closing? Do y'all not remember me saying that? Okay. That's a fact. They would have seen Javion before they left at 5 o'clock because this is their timeline. This is what they telling us, right? But they said, no, we saw him when we were leaving for work the evening. This is verified that they saw him when they was leaving. They saw him when they were leaving Okay. And the man that was cutting our grass the next morning found him. They came and told my husband, and we called 911. And I'm so very sorry, so sad. And there's some other stuff that I can't see, but let me check something else. Yeah, y'all. That's verified. Verified. Okay? So how y'all feeling now at this point? Okay, let's see the rest of it. My prayers are with you, with y'all too. And pray y'all get some answers. What was his name and how old? How old? Where was he from? Tag said Mississippi. Okay. So the other part that I said, and I ain't done reading, but the other part that I said, when they called 911, if Javion's trailer was parked in a gate, which I don't believe because we see his trailer right here. We looking at it. I believe this is trailer. I believe it because that's what makes sense. I don't believe in coincidence. I don't believe that they just had a trailer parked exactly where Javion pinged at. I don't believe it, okay? I don't believe that this picture of the cops directly or fake cops or whatever they are, they whatever they are, right? I don't believe this is a coincidence. And if I can see this and with the help of the Sleuth Nation, I thank all of y'all that helped in this. But this is what it is. Javion, if his tractor trailer was there and nobody talked to his granny, the last person to talk to him around 6 something. Cousin pinged him. I'm not sure about the time of the ping, but he pinged right here. He did not put that tractor trailer in there. Another thing I noticed is that the sheriff never separated the trailer from the truck when he was talking. I gotta go back and listen, but I didn't hear nobody separate that trailer from the cab. So at what point did he put his trailer? At what point did he drop his trailer? Right here would have been the right right here would have been the time. Because after this, he went to Walmart and all that, and he did not have his trailer. So where was his trailer though? Yeah, maybe he did drop it. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. This is the foggy part. Because I just thought about it as I'm talking. At Walmart, he was still that, I believe, unless the Walmart footage was fake. But I cannot wrap my mind around that, right? The Walmart footage being fake. I just can't. Even though anything is possible, I said I believe what I see, and some of that you can't even believe because of the new editing things, AI, and all of this kind of stuff. But anyway, his trailer was off at Walmart. So with that being said, I would have to assume that something happened here. That maybe, let's just say, and this is just popping up, maybe, allegedly, Javion did drop his trailer at this time, but we got this message from TNR that don't mention none of that. They just said that they seen him. They seen him though. His trailer was dropped because it wasn't at Walmart, right? So, what was the conversation? Now, we got this older man that we can see that said that Javion needed help moving his truck. So, could it have been after he left Walmart, there was an issue with the trailer and he had to get it the hell up out of there, is what I'm thinking, right? Because that would go right with what the other people said, right? Maybe, let's say, maybe Javion was able to drop his trailer and leave the property and they didn't see him. But they said they did see him. But let's just say they didn't see him then. But when he came back, they seen him. And they had a falling out because why the hell did you bring this trailer here? Right? Maybe that happened. Maybe Javion then tried to put his trailer back on there or whatever. Maybe had a hard time getting the trailer out. He needed help. So, because we got this man saying that he needed help. That's the only thing I can get from that. But to make this trailer end up where we see it at now. Because again, we don't believe in no coincidence. So let's go back to, okay, the ping. The ping, the location. So his trailer can't be two places at one time. It can't. So because they got Javion going in and out, what I would like to know is if he was seen, what was seen. I know they said that he said he went to the back of the gate, he walked out, his truck was idled, he was sitting there. Well, he went to the gate, had something in his hand, he went towards that area, he disappeared, they couldn't see nothing. But it sounded like he was just on the other side of his cab, and once he went over there, you couldn't see him no more. So I don't know what was going on then, but I believe that's when the clips was taken before the Walmart, all that. That's where they got the footage of him before Walmart. That's where that footage came from. And then the other footage got erased, deleted, it disappeared. Allegedly. I'm just saying, how did this trailer end up here at this gas station? And how did he end up pinging here with his phone being turned off at 6:22 at the exact same time that he was supposed to be giving the homeless guy this? And we just heard the other guy say that he seen it with his own eyes. And he was asking for his mom. He was asking to call his mom. He wasn't asking. And when you ask somebody to call your mom, you ain't thinking they somebody robbing you, somebody, nothing like that. You believe that there's someone of authority that could make that happen. The man told us they took his wallet. They had his phone right now, all that. They do still have his phone. They claim they got some things from his phone and his GPS. We heard his father say that he also had an extra GPS laptop or something in his car, in his truck with him that they don't know where it's at. So everything that could track Javion and tell us where Javion was is missing. Yeah, this is where we at. So the rest of the conversation. Now I'm gonna start over. The cousin messaged them and asked had they seen their cousin because he was found deceased on their property, basically, right? Then they said, no, we saw him when he was leaving work for the evening, and the man that was cutting the grass the next morning found him. They came and told me and my husband, so we called 911. And I'm so very sorry, so sad. My prayers are with y'all too. And pray y'all get some answers. What was his name? And how old was he? Yet on a 911 call, they said if they seen him, now look at this. Think about this. Riddle me this. If y'all seen him the day before, why didn't you recognize him the day of the 911 call? Why didn't you recognize him as being the last face you seen before you closed your doors? Why didn't you, when you called 911, mention that there was an unidentified trailer parked on your lot? Now I'm looking at the chat because I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about that. I'm also about to open up these lines. That's what I'm going to do. Shout out to Jay Glover in the building. I'm going to just open up the lines because I am outdone with this. But this is where we at. Shout out to Sleuth Nation. This is where we at. Team Viral also. We also the winning team. Okay, we got all those. But yes, this is where we at, y'all. And I want to know what y'all think. So please call in. Okay, so then the next part of it, though, I'm gonna finish. She asked how old was he and all that. They then go on to say, where was he from? The tags say Mississippi. Why they worried about Mississippi? I mean, we've been talking about other cases that's been going on around the world, and we know Mississippi is off the map. So I don't know You know, I don't know. You noticed that, but you didn't notice that when you was calling 911 to say, "Hey, also we got a trailer with Mississippi tags," because they just told us that that they noticed that. Shout out to everybody listening on Facebook. Please come over to YouTube and subscribe. This is the home base right here. So then they go on to say, you can call my husband Ray and left his phone number online if you would like. He's the owner of our business. Now, I know that I got sent a picture of a black man and a white man, and I was told that they was both owners. Well, they didn't mention that here. You know, she just said her husband was the owner. And then said, I'm sorry, with praying hands. Where was all that on the 911 call? Where was all that on the police report? Where was all that in the sheriff's let me make sure my ringer was on, but is on. But where is all of that in the sheriff's statements? I'm just trying to figure that out, because now, just because it was on Facebook don't mean that it is admissible in court. I was listening, y'all know, because I said we was gonna be comparing the Ahmaud Arbery case to this because it's a lot of similarities, and you know, just to see how that played out and how they were able to get over, how they were able to not be arrested right away. So I did find that information that I wanted to talk about. But if y'all, anybody want to call in, let me know. But in the meantime, I will look at the comments and see what y'all saying. So Jay Glover. So I believe they followed him from when he entered that county. Okay, I've heard that too. You know why? The sheriff said that. We had eyes on him for the time he stepped foot in Vance County. That's what he said. So if we are to believe what the sheriff said, then we'd be right on point, right? Like, man, this is so amateur that it is ridiculous. Now, I ain't saying we amateur over here. I'm just saying this is ridiculous. It is just a flat out ridiculous lie, allegedly. And we should all be outraged. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. For sharing. For sharing. For sharing me. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, so I mean, he definitely had eyes on him. Yep, that's what they said. F all that. F all that what, King Chance? Welcome in. When I was growing up, blank, I can't really say that. When I used to go through Texas, if they seen Florida tags, they would pull us over quick. Now, I'm glad you said that, Jay Glover, because that's what I was thinking. Could the Mississippi tags have been a red flag to them for whatever reason? Thank you, BFF. Could they have been a red flag for them for whatever reason? Oh, he from Mississippi. You know, but just imagine this though, y'all, just from the stories that we heard, that they don't allow people to park in there. They got a big issue with it. We got a couple drivers that said it. We got another driver that when Taylor went out there that was pointing, I would have told him to park up there. I wouldn't have told him to park there. I'm pretty sure they are the suspects. Man, I mean, it ain't nothing else pointing to it. But then I have to ask myself, why? I mean, what kind of ties they got? Who are these people to have a whole department? I'm talking about now, if we are to believe that it's corruption, then that would mean everybody. Let's remember this in the beginning when Henderson first put out that statement and was like, this ain't Henderson County. I believe that came from there. I got sent a text message that, and I think I read that. I think I read it yesterday, right? But there was a message that somebody put on Facebook. I'm going to it now because that's the other piece to this. They were on Facebook saying that it was like 30, they was like 30 deep. What is this? What is these police doing out here? Henderson police been doing out here, way out here or something. She's like, it's something going on. They covering up something. This is what this person said. Hold on. And I was just like, wow. I mean, so people, what they fail to realize, you cannot control social media. You can't control what people see. Everything is recorded. So these are some bold people, but I do wonder who are these people that everybody will risk their jobs for, because I don't believe that everybody is corrupt. I don't. But I do believe that is people in certain spots that can prevent it from getting past them, right? Because that was the case in the Ahmaud Arbery case. And that's why I want to look at that, because we can learn from it. It was a DA protecting them first. And then that DA, it was another person that took over that was also protecting them, I believe. But we might get to that or we might not. Maybe I'll do a separate video, but I did want to talk about that as well. Like, and then there was another thing that happened, because we are going to be comparing any bad cop type of story I can find. We going to talk about it. And we had one yesterday. Okay. What was it? He was a sergeant who wanted to be unalived by cop. He was allegedly having some mental illness issue. I don't know what was going on with him, but he was trigger happy. There was a dispatch call, and the police was like, he's firing in the air, and you could literally hear a high powered weapon. He was firing in the air, right? So they get there. Now, I mean, mind you, this they colleague, like they work with this guy. They of course they didn't want to take him out at all. So what did they do? They showed up, they hid behind the vehicles, even though he was out there firing already when they got there. They hid instead of firing at him right away. So what did he do? He had an advantage over them too, because from what I could see, he was a higher up from them. So what did he do? He a cop, so he know how they take cover behind their vehicles, right? He fired right in the spot where he hit both of them. Then they had to take him out, but they were forced. I got a cop on video bragging about taking Ingers out. I fired on that Inger 100 and some many times, right? And 119 hit that Inger from me. I did it. I'm not lying, y'all. I'm not lying. So this is where we are in 2024. And so, hold on. Where I was going was, I'm looking in the right spot now, I do believe. There was a missing message. Oh, can y'all see the number? There it is. But it should be an eye for an eye. Man, I do be feeling like that sometimes, but they get it wrong so much. You know what I'm saying? Or on purpose getting it wrong. So many people is locked up that didn't even do nothing. But if it's a clear cut, you know for a fact with DNA type of, I don't know. Because DNA, look, I'm telling y'all, everything is being used. If you ever sent your DNA in to ancestry.com to figure out your bloodline and all that, yeah, they use that to solve crimes. They sure do. I can't even find what I was looking for. God dang it. It was that missing piece. I read it in a live yesterday. But where the heck did I have it at? But anyway, hold on. I found the people involved, the 3 cops and the owner. You did? Send it to me. I mean, let's see if it's what we already said. This is so sad, man. It really is. It's a slap in the face and everything. Like, they just flat out told us anything and it did not make sense, and they didn't care that it didn't make sense. You see what I'm saying? Like, they didn't take note. They didn't have time to even think about it. They was just like, yeah, let's just throw this on the wall and they gonna take it because of who we are, allegedly. TNR said their guy was cutting the grass, found them, and then TNR called 911. So was that the owner of TNR on the 911 call just now? It sure was. It sure was. Yes, that's what the chief said. So let's go back to that video because the chief said a few things here. Now I didn't take this part out special for this, so I don't have the best clip for what I'm talking about right now, but I do have this clip, so let's listen at this.
Be patient. Call us 24/7. Vance County Sheriff Office 252-738-2200. I'm Sheriff Curtis Brain. Call me or one of my investigators, and any time of day or night, we will come in, we will meet you here at the Sheriff's Office. I'm sorry that the family wasn't awarded that opportunity to view their son or their loved one. Not a natural circumstance, but in a normal circumstance where someone is deceased and taken to a local hospital, the family are awarded that opportunity to go to the hospital, to the emergency room, or either some other form of fashion so they can view the body and identify the person. This young man was not disfigured in any form or fashion. The picture ID that we took, the picture that we'd taken of him was positively you could identify as being your child or identify someone who knew that could identify that picture.
So where is he now then?
His body is at the medical examiner's office being autopsied.
For the autopsy?
Yes, sir.
And do we know when the results of that are going to come in?
Hopefully today. Be patient.
So when we seen that, we didn't really know why he was saying all of that, right? But now I know why he was saying that, and I'm gonna share it with y'all. His father interviewed with Taylor yesterday. I think it was my days be messed up, y'all, but because I wake up and go to sleep in the same day a couple times. But here's what I know: Javion's mother did not get to see her son in person. She was not allowed to go into the room that he was in. They said the facility is not set up for other people to come in there because they have other people in the room as well. So it's not one of those setup. So they took pictures, videos, and from what Corey Magee's wife, Javion's bonus mom, she identified herself as Javion's bonus mom on Taylor's channel. She said she seen the body. She went in and physically seen his body, could touch him. She said it was some things that needed to be addressed. Now that's what she said. Taylor said his nose looked like it was broke or replaced. This, it looked like it was something going on. Looked like something with his head. It looked like they did some patch up work, and some things need to be explained. So, when y'all asked, did the parents see him? No, not for real. His father didn't want to see him. He didn't go in there. He did not want to see his son like that, I guess. That he said that. Y'all go and listen to that video. His mother did not see him because they told her that, and so there were blurry images and blurry footage of what they wanted them to see. So many things could have happened. It could be missing organs. It could be, I'm sorry that I have to say this, but it could be, because I don't know why Javion was targeted. What made Javion a target? Why? What did they want from him? Was it simply because his trailer was parked there? Or was his trailer ever parked there? I don't know. The only reason why I'm entertaining it because I know he went there first. They said he went there first. and we seen him at Walmart without the trailer. That's the only reason why I'm entertaining that. But why was eyes on him since he got to Vance County? You know? And where was his body at for 15 hours, y'all? His phone went off at 6:22. The timeline we've been following was 7:30 because they said that his truck turned off for the last time. And I'm gonna go to the timeline right now. But they had said his truck turned off at the last time at 7:30. We heard the sheriff saying he was walking to the left and walking to the right and doing the hokey pokey and turning around. Like, none of that made sense to me. I'm sorry, I'm just silly like that, but it just did not make sense to me. And when it don't make sense, it's probably a lie. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, they just telling us anything. And we just supposed to believe this, right? I'm asking for witnesses to please come forward because people know, but I mean, people know. People seen it. People are talking. And I believe that, the authorities, hopefully above them, is watching, because it ain't no way we solve this case and they don't see a damn thing wrong over here. There's no way. We solve this case with the locations and where, you know what I'm saying? Taylor, he got us all talking. We wouldn't have nothing if that man wouldn't have went out there. Nothing. You hear me? Everything would have been covered. So now I'm trying to figure out, for the people that live there, how many unalivings have happened near Vanco Road? I wonder. Because this is the area that homeless people hang out at, and they don't like them. They don't like homeless people, allegedly. They definitely don't want you in their area, on their spot. But we heard the guy that called 911, the guy that called Taylor said they be hiding in trees and stuff. They in trees, they see you. Then I heard him say that they put him in the house, under the house. I heard him say, actually, did y'all hear him say that? This is what I believe happened. I do. But I don't know why, though. I don't believe, I believe that they get whatever they can off of our people when they do stuff like that. And the fact that they was hiding so much. First, we got Javion's cousin who told us about it on TikTok, who got us all to know about it, right? That's how Taylor found out. That's how I found out. I found out from a coworker that same, I'm talking about, it was early morning hours. I started looking it up. I couldn't find nothing. My first video, I'm explaining all this, how I found out about it, how I went to sleep. I looked, I seen one, not a really reputable person. Well, I know I didn't even see them. I seen nothing. Then when I woke up, I seen a couple, and then after that, I started looking around for it, and then I ran into Taylor, and I had already put in my first video. So we all found this at the same time, pretty much. But had Taylor not went out there, we would not know any of this. We would have never had this stuff is this GPS or Google stuff, right? But we would have never had statements from witnesses that he talked to in the area. We would have never had Diamond putting out those balloons and flowers that she promised Javion's dad that she would do. We wouldn't have the interviews. We wouldn't have none of this stuff. So I'm so happy because I'm going to tell y'all, this is the first case like this that I'm feeling hopeful. Even though, they can say Photoshop, they can say blah, blah. It's enough information that the DA, because I do believe that that's who needs to bring it to justice. The DA is the one. This stuff needs to go into court. It needs to be these people need to be prosecuted. I don't give a damn who they are or who they know. They did not have a right to play God. And I don't believe this is God's plan. I believe that whoever did this is going to be caught because it's just too much injustice here that too many people seen happen. But these people are so afraid because they know, like that man said, you can't go over there, man. They'll kill you, he said. I would have told he shouldn't go over there, man. Don't park over there. Why? Why people so afraid of TNR? I mean, I don't think that people are afraid for no reason. I believe people are afraid because their homeless friends disappear over there. I don't even know why that house ain't been torn down over there that I believe that they stay in. You can't convince me that they don't. So did anybody go check that area? Did anybody go check there for DNA at all? Because if Javion turned off his truck at 7:30, where was he at until 10 a.m.? Can y'all think of a spot besides the one that is right there? So, okay, now that's why I wanted to flip through these pictures because I still need y'all help, right? Do y'all believe, because I'm still trying to make sense of this picture, do we believe that Javion was moved like 3 times? Because it is a possibility that they could have been standing right here and still got all of this other stuff in the shot. Do y'all think that that's possible? That they could have been actually standing here and we got all of this stuff? Is it possible? Let me go back. Could they have been? Let's entertain that for a minute because, and I'm going to look at the chat. I know Jay Glover probably got the answer, but look at this. Let's look at starting here. Okay. This is how you pull in. The tree line separates TNR and Green for Life. We can see the gate from there. We can see the gas station from here. So and Martin Creek Road is right there. That's where Javion pinged at. Okay. Javion pinged there. Bam. 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 Now, if somebody was standing there and they backed all the way up, they would be right there where they was at. So is it a possibility that they was standing here and all of that got in the shot? Let me pull that up. Is that possible, y'all? Because the person who took this picture for me said that they was on this side. She said that, but I couldn't make sense of it because I said, how was they over there? I don't see the Green for Life sign. How could they have clipped that I have circled and this? Now, okay, let's look at it. It is possible, y'all, right? Now let's go back to what I think Brody said. They took the picture coming out of the driveway. There's the driveway. Y'all see it? Could they have taken the picture? Yes, they could have. Because that would have clipped that sign. It would have clipped that gray one that's up closer. Wow. Hold on. Right there is wait. Nah, we need to do this. We need to compare to this at this point. Hold on. This. We need to compare it to this. Could they have been standing right there? Yep, they could have, y'all. Because soon, if the gas station there, you drive straight and the fence is right here. Well, yeah, the fence is right there, y'all. And where they were standing at is right there. Okay, so let me see what y'all saying. Let's see. Wow. Wait a minute. Hold on. So yeah, I guess. Yeah. I mean, yes, I guess that Jay Glover, you agree with me, right? So wait, let me see. Let me go back. Go to the chat. I believe that they dragged him from his truck. So you believe they dragged him from the truck and dragged him where? Where did they drag him to this? Well, let me see. So if you believe that, well, I don't know at what point you wrote that, but if you believe they dragged him to the truck, he was right here at this gas station. So how did he get from here to here? Or did they just take the picture from here? I think they just took the picture from here at this point. Just because that, I mean, I don't believe that they would have took him. I don't believe they would have took him from here to here. Like, you see what I'm saying? They would have had to move him from here and drag him to this door, which would have been across the street. That wouldn't have happened. I believe that this picture, I believe this picture came from a camera footage. I'm sorry, I really freaking do. I believe that this footage came from a surveillance camera because of the way that it's zoomed in. Okay, so wait a minute, let me see. Dang, yeah, that is, man, listen. But the only thing, okay, so this is a Google pic that, so I'm talking to Jay Glover, that yellow line that's not double. Let's see, hold on. Let me look at something else. Jay Glover, call in if you can. From the driveway, that's the angle. Okay, so he agrees with me. So if you Google Maps it, you can turn the camera around and see it. So one of the things I noticed with Google Maps is it appears that Google Maps is the exact opposite of the actual thing, which that makes things a little bit confusing with me not being there. But when a lady told me that, I was like, I don't see how, but I mean, she was on to something. But the funny thing is, I had already did it from that angle. You see, because she was parked over there. So where Javion is at is where she was parked at. And then I was like, okay, well, yeah, they was here, here, here. And they definitely, if they was at an angle at the gas station, they definitely could have clipped that green sign as well as the gray sign, which are the landmarks that I was going by on here. You can see them right here. The green at the bottom, black sign, the gray right here. I couldn't figure out what that was. If it was a tree, it didn't look like a tree. I'm like, what is that? Because I magnified that. And so, yeah, we gonna go with that's exactly where they took this picture at. The picture was taken, like, damn, listen, y'all. This is like right at dark. All of this stuff is happening. It had to be, this is a busy road. So people seen the commotion. And the video, I was trying to go to the final screenshot that I had where a person was saying that what they hiding, Henderson is all these cops is piled up. They doing something, they up to something. That's how Henderson got involved because of Facebook. And then they came out defending themselves. We ain't got nothing to do with that. That happened in Vance County and all of this stuff. So that's where I believe that all of that came from because of that post. And if y'all think for 1 second that they ain't looking at social media to solve crimes and to figure things out, think again another thing, and I might have mentioned this, but I know with my phone upgrade, they did something different, y'all. Your phone ain't your phone no more. Okay, just know that. If you take pictures of stuff, just know that automatically is being backed up to Google. And Google is calling the police on people. You hear me? Like, yeah. They calling the police on people straight from Google from people's pictures that's being backed up. This man, they went to his door. He was a school teacher or something. Had all kind of child things that locked up straight from Google calling the cops. So hopefully somebody took some pictures. Whoever took the picture of the scene, you know what I'm saying? Like, there is more ways than y'all know of figuring these things out, and they know. Somebody know it need to get in the right hands. Let's say that. I don't believe everybody is corrupt, but I do believe that it's wicked people in high places. I do believe that this is God's work that we doing. I'm on God's time. I know people say demon time and all that. I'm on God's time. And if y'all listen at my intro, I want y'all to just listen at this for a minute, because let me tell y'all something. A lot of manifesting been going on here, right? I mean, a lot, just to even get to this point that I am today. But just listen at the words. Now, this, as a matter of fact, I got it all the way down, but this was actually made for me like over 2 years ago.
It don't matter the color of the skin, either woman or man, just let the case land. It's here, it's in safe hands. This is God work, not a fake plan. Too many kids being found in these lakes, man. This is MTGV, and you with Miss V. She keep her ear to the street, like a drum to a beat. This is the place that you wanna be.
Right,
but all
BFF.
trolls we delete, you better believe.
We
Just
definitely
so
don't play with no
you know
trolls.
we don't go for those that's taking these souls. We know,
Been
but
out
it's
of
getting
control.
so out of control. Just so you know we don't go for those that's
I'm still waiting on y'all to call.
souls. We know,
Let's
but it's
go.
getting so out of control. Thank you for tuning in to MTGV, True Crime TV. Y'all know what it is, man. Team Vibe, Miss V. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure you leave a comment, too. Yeah. We're going to see you.
Yeah, that song was made some years ago, and I'm really seeing that. I mean, when he talking about kids, it don't mean little kids. Like, Javion was a kid to me because I got kids his age. You know, he could have been my child. And my heart goes out to his parents. They did not deserve this. Javion did not deserve this. All he was doing what he should have been doing. You know, looking out for his future and stuff. And so I believe, y'all, that this is what it is.
To accept.
Hello, caller, you on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
This is Jay.
Okay, Jay
Hawaii.
Glover from Hawaii. Okay, hold on. If you could speak up, because you kind of low. But Jay Glover was the one that just sent me the pictures and stuff. So what are you thinking about that? It looked like you agreeing, right?
Yeah, I agree, because they had to be coming out that Shell gas station to get that angle on that picture.
Yeah.
But you know how Google, I know telling when the last time Google went down that road, they could have changed the stripes on that road.
Yeah.
I know, because I heard you say 1 or 2 stripes.
Right.
No.
So One of the difference. Let me go back to the picture. Go ahead, Jay.
So they could just restrike the road. You know what I mean?
Yep. Because the picture that you sent me from Google, like one of the things I noticed, and I'm going to the picture, is that there's a white line, and then there's another white line. So it's like, you know how they have like a bike trail, and then okay, so I noticed that one of them was yellow, but you're right, they could have repaved that.
Yeah, because ain't no telling when the last time Google went down that thing to make Google Maps. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but let me dang, I don't have
whoever in that town, if they can ride down that street, tell us if it's got 1 or 2 stripes on it still.
See how it is, y'all? Like this one, I noticed that this is a yellow line and then a white line. But on here it's different. But I mean, it's just a matter of the line. But as far as the bushes, the hedges, and all that.
But then again, it could be the angle too. It could be 2 lines.
It could be. I think it's a double line in there though, like because it got to. I consider this part closest to the curb is like a bike trail line, but and then the cars go there, and then you got the double line too. But
well, I never seen cop cars pull up that close to a crime scene with a body. That white car, a little bit come over to the left, it would have ran over his leg.
Yep. And they don't pull up on them like that. So what could have happened?
Exactly.
What could have happened for him to be laying in that position right there? But okay. So first of all, we are gonna agree that they are across the street. Let me pull this back up. They at the gas station. They are literally. Hold on, I'm gonna pull up the video. But go ahead, Jay. Go ahead with what you're saying.
Well, yeah, like I said, I think. And then other police, they had the rope by his truck, or by that tree.
He would have had the rope with him, being that he just left Walmart.
No, I'm just saying, like, remember that story I was telling you probably what happened?
Mm-hmm.
When they was trying to hang him on that tree where that girl was.
Well, we don't want to say none of that. Like that, don't say HANG. Yeah, we know what happened. Just say what they did to him or something. We know. Yeah. We know what they did.
Tried to string him. Yeah, when they tried to string him up.
Mm-hmm.
By that tree where that girl was hanging a balloon.
Good Lord, you still saying all of them, but you said hanging the balloons. But okay, yes, I know the story. But what was you trying to say?
Yeah, that's probably when he was trying to run away from that from that area right there, right in that balloon. I mean, right in that area right there. You ran across and got caught in the in that parking lot, right up under that camera.
Yep. I do believe. Yep.
And then with the three police there, since they parked so close, they probably moved them over to where they say he was actually found. That's what I wanted. I missed the call-in show with Taylor the other day to talk to the Acid Pops. Was he actually found at the tree?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was found at the tree. They got crime scene pictures of it. They took a picture of him. His father said that the image that we see on that vehicle is the image. He said when he seen the crime scene of him at the tree, that is the position that he was in. So he would have been.
That's the position he was in.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was the position that he was in at the tree that was on the reflection of the vehicle. So that would mean why he was laying there, he was already passed away.
That's tampering.
Yeah, it's everything. It's all of that. So that's why people like, oh, that's a fake image. They whatever. His dad is like, where did they get the image from then? How did they get that image? Because that wasn't the only people that should have seen that is him and whoever was at the crime scene. How did anybody on YouTube or Facebook get that image and put on a reflection? They didn't. It's real. Because they were standing under a light. We already showed that.
Yeah, They call me. I'm telling you, man.
Like I say, them the three suspects in my eyes. I could be wrong, but in my eyes, that could be the three. And they had that owner from TNR come out, and TNR was like, "Don't put them on my property. Put them on the outside of the gate."
Yep. That's what it's on. And then, yeah, and they didn't think about all of this. You replying to the family talking about, yeah, we seen them before we closed, but then y'all didn't say nothing on 911. Like, oh, wait a minute, this is the guy right before we closed. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Cause
knock it
that little
off.
picture, that still shot right there, that look like they trying to talk about what they're gonna do.
Yeah, that's exactly what they was doing, allegedly. And look at that. I mean, this ain't no coincidence. Like, no, we don't do coinky dinks over here. This is there. We own or something here. We need
That
some
right there,
answers.
that shot right. Oh man, I
What?
wish you could have paused it. That back one picture.
Which one?
Where the balloons were.
This one? Or this one?
Yet. It didn't switch yet, but that one right there.
Mm-hmm.
If you see it, if you run straight across, you'll be right there.
That's what I said. That's what I said. I said where she's standing. If she back all the way up, when I first, man, listen. So, but still, Jay. So, how is it so close though? Why do it look so close? Was it? What's your take on why it's so dang on close? Like, hold on, let's go back to it.
Why? What is close?
This picture. Why is it so close to that gate and the trucks if they across the street?
Oh, they probably zoomed in.
Huh?
They got good cameras nowadays. They zoom in real good like that. I know the Samsungs. They'll take good pictures like that.
But I remember. I remember.
See the prints on the move with the 22s, the Samsung 22s.
Well, I remember Taylor saying that somebody pointed out to him that this was a screenshot or a still shot of a video or something. So could somebody have went to the surveillance camera, screen recorded it, blew it up a little bit? I don't know. But anyway, this is what it is, y'all.
I didn't see no cameras on the shell in that angle. From that angle, that's why I'm saying somebody had to be pulling out the what's the thing, that driveway.
Let me go back to
catch that angle.
I think I deleted it, or did I? Yeah, there it is. I mean, I see that camera. I don't know what angle it is or if it's a camera that moved, but it does make more sense that they would be coming out of the driveway. That do make sense to me. That they would be coming out of the Shell station. So yeah, it sounds like we agree with that. I mean, that's wild. That's wild. What do we do? What do you suggest we do next?
We got to talk to somebody, but like the Attorney General in North Carolina, and he talking about he a black Nazi or whatever.
Yeah.
Mark Robinson.
You can zoom with a camcorder, she said. Okay. I think it was official footage from the gas station. I really do.
Look up Mark Robinson.
I don't want to talk about him right now because it's more about the corruption. Oh, okay, yeah. I kind of entertained that. I kind of was looking. I was really looking for the DA. Who's the DA? And I put up the DA, but I forgot to put it in here and stuff.
But I'm just saying that's gonna be kind of hard if he's going like that.
But he's stupid. He don't
try to go higher.
He has no power. He has no power, in my opinion. He a puppet, and he's saying what they want to hear, and he definitely ain't one of us. That's a fact.
Well, just like the the sheriff doing the same thing.
He sure is, and they are a big problem.
The sheriff's scared.
Are y'all saying this is? Are y'all saying this is the location? Absolutely. Yep. This is where it happened at. This is where he was at. But they want us to believe that he was at the tree. I mean, he was, but they put him there, just like his mother did. His mother commented, "They put my son at that tree." She commented that on Taylor's Live when his dad was interviewing. They put her son on that tree. They absolutely did, Miss Robeson. They did. He did not. I don't believe that he parked his trailer there either, because it can't be two places at one time. Or maybe he parked it there and then they made him take it, and then he had an issue trying to move his car. Maybe he couldn't put the trailer on properly. It caused an issue. Maybe the police pulled him over and off of that, and then they went from there. I don't know, but that's the only thing I can think of.
I'm wondering, where is the reports? Police reports. They got
and body cam footage and body cam footage, dash cam footage of the cops that arrived on the scene. Where's that? Because they definitely should have.
They say you pulled them over before.
Yeah, or exactly. But the dad also said, I'm sorry, I'm talking over you, but the dad also said that he said it was an unofficial police stop. He believed it was an unofficial police stop, and that was the stuff he was getting from Facebook. But go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's how they do in Texas too. Remember I was saying that for my tag.
What happened?
That because I used to be a bad guy and ride through Texas with Florida tags, because I'm from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
And they see them Florida tags on there, they will pull you over just to search your car. Just, you know what I mean? And
yeah.
If they don't see nothing, they'll let you go. But yeah, that's an unofficial traffic stop right there.
Allegedly, it wasn't tied. Whoever Ben said it wasn't tied. I'm assuming, allegedly it wasn't tied. It could have been tied and broke. But yeah, none of it still makes sense. Tied, untied, not tied. The fact that it was tied, it was wrapped 11 times and at a tree. We gonna still call it what it is. Tied or not tied, because that don't even make sense to me either. You know what I'm saying? Like, knock it off. But go ahead.
I still have a problem with doing pull-ups on the fence.
I don't believe that, Jay. That don't even make sense to me.
His daddy say he's seen it, so I don't know.
No, I don't think his dad seen it. I think he going by what people saying on Facebook. Cause I mean, I really don't. I remember him last night when he interviewed, and I only watched it once, and I was kind of busy, so I didn't have time to go back over it. But I heard him say that they have some clips. It's not a full, like, it ain't like it's a full video of him just walking from the pulling in a trailer, getting out, walking, doing this. It ain't like that. It's clips. Therefore, I don't believe a damn thing they put together at TNR. I believe they put that together. Oh, okay, well, we got this. We gonna say this was a clip of him, this, then so I don't believe that. They made all that up after Walmart. Everything was made up. And then they didn't even say that they seen this man the day before. But they told us that when they replied to the family. It's so many inconsistencies. And that statement alone is enough to be at their damn door right now. In the interrogation room is where they need to be. And behind bars. Everybody.
I want, because you know how that Shell gas station usually have that truck parked on the side when you Google map it, right in front with that camera angle.
I don't know. What truck was it? Like a work?
It was a rig.
A rig?
It was a big rig.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think
That's what I'm saying. If you just ride down the road and turn around, you'll see it. It's just parked there.
Okay. What about it?
But if you go close to the Shell, it disappears and be open.
So if I go down Martin Road, Martin Creek, I will see it?
If we go down, even what's the name?
Let me pull this thing back up then. It should be here then.
Go down some more, you'll see it.
I only got
right
this.
there on the corner.
Okay. What yes, I was gonna say that too. I said so. What we coming up here? Martin Creek Road is where the trucks park at, and they should have surveillance also. Like I heard that the newer trucks have them even without the accident. But yeah, see, that's what he's talking about. Okay. So what was he on this side? Well, we gonna say he was by the hedges because I kind of was like, well, maybe he was here, but then there's no
truck right there blocking it.
Yes, wait.
You see that truck blocking that camera? The camera won't see him right there at that corner.
Yeah, but why would he be way back there though? Why would he be way back there?
He probably walked to Shell. That's what I'm saying. He probably walked to Shell.
That's what I said too.
Crossing the street.
Yes, I said that too. But how did his trailer get there though? His trailer was there.
No, his trailer was in the yard.
No,
in TNR yard.
Hold on. His trailer couldn't have been in TNR yard if it was at Shell gas station.
No, he probably walked over there.
Look, I think you missing it, Jay. I don't think you seen it. Look, I'm showing that there's a trailer that's parked right there where he pinged at. Wait till the picture pop up. The picture gonna pop up. That's the street, but the picture that I'm talking about that shows the trailer in the bushes is what I think you missing. His trailer wasn't in no TNR if it was right here. It's gonna pop up again.
No, I think he left his trailer over there and walked over to Shell gas station probably to get something, and that was the last ping he had on his phone. That's what I'm saying.
No, his trailer is in the bushes. This is what I think. I don't believe his trailer was parked in TNR's gates at all. And the reason why I don't is because it never got mentioned. When the sheriff was talking about where he was parked at and all of that, they never separated his truck, his cab from the trailer. So then you got the 911 call that never mentioned a trailer being parked in there. Like, it's just weird. The only thing I heard them talking about was the cab itself. And so with that being said, though, so let's go here.
Yeah, AC said it. He probably parked in the open lot, in the open area at TNR. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, but then where does the gate come in at though? Because they said that he was parked in the TNR gate. If he was parked, the sheriff said that he was parked in a gate. He said he was parked in a gate.
We can't believe it.
We can't believe it, but I'm saying if he's to say it, he said it, and they supposed to have footage, is what I'm saying. So I'm using it as if this is correct what the sheriff said, because that's the footage we supposed to have. But now that the father came out, we know that we don't. But I don't know if he made a difference between in the gate and outside of the gate, because it's a big difference from the back of the lot where the gate will be up here. Right? So he would have been, so he wouldn't have been seen, he wouldn't have been way back here. If he was parked up here, then he shouldn't have been out of sight, is what I'm saying too, of the cameras. But this camera right here that's over TNR is literally pointing in the direction of the trees. I've seen it clear as day. So how did they miss anything? Where was he parked at again? That's what I want to know from the parents that seen it. Where was he parked? Was he up here or was he back here? Because they said they seen him at a distance and it was blurry, y'all. Because they said they used the Shell gas station footage. And not TNR, by the way. They said TNR's cameras was blocked. Going over to the other side, right here, right over here, the camera was blocked. Couldn't see nothing because they had a trailer sitting right in front of the camera that's sitting on the top of TNR, where it say TNR, that's facing that way. I still don't see how a trailer blocked the camera way up there. I'm confused, but I guess that camera all the way on the top of the building. How did a trailer block that?
I don't know.
That's what they told the family. This is verified. Look how low. Y'all see that trailer right there under that little awning thing and the camera way up there? I'm trying to figure out how was it blocked? How?
If the trailer's parked sideways, I don't know. I don't know. I gotta look at it again. But if the trailer's parked sideways, you won't be able to see outside the gate.
That camera should have soared over everything. That camera is taller than the trees. So how does a trailer block that?
You gotta think of the distance too. The distance and how in the angle.
Yeah, that's true. Because at a distance it looked bigger, taller. Yeah, you're right. It was probably more level if it's close. And then that also make Javion was super far too. How the heck Dave? Yeah, he had something in his hand, a white bag and all this stuff. But I heard a white bag too. Where the white bag at?
Yeah, because Walmart. That's what I'm saying. The Shell gas station probably gave him the white bag.
I believe he went. Remember, I said that I was like, I would believe that Javion would have walked to Shell to use the bathroom or something, then before he go in some woods or something. You know what I'm saying? If he had to go, because I had said that too. When I found out they be in the trees and all that, and you could creep up behind somebody, I'm like, what if he was, let's entertain that. But I'm like, nah, heck nah. I'm going to go towards the light before I go towards the dark. You see what I'm saying? Is you choose the light or the dark. All that light with GFL.
He's from Chicago. I know he ain't trying to go in the dark. Somewhere you don't know.
Yeah, but that man said that they traffic stopped him. Remember, they said soon, the caller said soon as he left Walmart, they traffic stopped him. Why you up here? I'm gonna play that part again. Because I want everybody to hear this. And we gonna go there. Hold on, y'all, because these people knew what they was talking about.
Try to go around to the back and turn his truck around to the lane.
Okay.
So the person he asked for help. You know what I mean? Because he walked up there. You know what I'm saying?
He walked up where?
In the front.
Okay.
So then, and then asked for help to get his truck parked. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes it's dangerous. Driving at nighttime, you don't know people coming up beside you. You don't know if they want to shoot at you or what.
Oh, okay.
Going to truck stops, unfamiliar areas.
So have you had any bad experiences?
Not yet, no. Hopefully not yet.
Hopefully not yet.
Try to
And then other policemen stopped him. They've been setting him on fire. In the woods, there's been 3 police and 1 police stopped him from setting him on fire.
How you know this though? That's what I'm saying. How do you know this?
With my eyes. I was there. Yeah, but I ain't seen nothing about it. I just get out of there, dog. Go, dog. He traffic stops him. I see that whole thing. I stayed back. I'm looking. He coming out of Kmart. He had a blue rope in his hand, throwing the rope up. He's all happy. I'm saying myself, why you happen over here and get killed over here? And then other policemen stopped him. They've been setting him on fire. But they're racist, man. When I heard about that, I already knew. I said, let me tell him, get your phone on. I saw your phone number. You put it in a jail. I will tell you. Everybody got it wrong. You gotta hang yourself, man. And the police did that. They're not gonna tell you. They covered that up, man. They got his phone. I'm telling you, they got his phone. He said, please let me call my mom. Please let me call my mom. And then other policemen stopped him. They've been setting him on fire.
Yeah.
In the woods, there's been 3 police and 1 police stopped him from setting him on fire.
How you know this though? That's what I'm saying. How do you know this?
With my eyes. They call me. I'm telling you, man.
Okay. I'll talk with you later.
Yeah, but don't be there at night though, dog. Cause they only want the black people,
Oh no, I definitely ain't gonna be that night, but yeah.
That's right, all right. Go ahead there and have somebody. They're gonna say the club where the KKK hang out. They're gonna tell you that. And that's where the police were hanging their daddy hanging out. These KKK no more. Ain't no black people killed. Ain't nobody. Then I heard people talking about somebody in a truck. Ain't nobody in a truck. He by himself, man. He came out of Walmart, throwing the rope up. And they truckers stopped him right down the street from the gas station. Go right down the gas station. That main road, you going down?
Yeah.
On the other side, there were the woods that went on the other side. Put your trucks on up there right there. That's where they went up by that little house up there. The thing to go up in there. But they're not going to tell you, though. No, I know. The woods right there, them trees not big, man. There's a lot of trees. You go by that gate, there's a lot of trees right up in there. And the people be right up in there. They can see you. And they seen what happened anyway, but they're not going to tell you. They want to put their trucks there. You got to put your truck. You can't put your trucks over there. Because something going to happen, they'll get you. That what happened to him. And I said to myself, I was already got on first dog and tell him don't do that, don't go that way. He going down that main road from the gas station. The police already was there, man. They were looking at him. When he came out of Walmart, they followed right behind him. And they traffic stopped him. That's what happened.
Okay, well that's what somebody else said too. He got stopped by the police. So let me yeah. Okay.
3 police and 1 KKK man. But other police, one of them, they added the KKK too now.
Okay.
And they just thought beat boom, 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 just beat him on. They didn't do nothing to him, they didn't shoot him, they didn't kill him, they just beat him on in his face. You won't recognize him.
Yeah.
Oh, he took it. He said, he let him call my mom. He let him call my mom. They took his phone. They got his wallet too, man.
That's why they want to let the family see him, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna tell you that. They would still go back and check that place and you ask somebody, do KKK be in that place, that club? They're gonna say yeah.
Man, listen, that man said something that made sense more than anybody. Okay, the sheriff, the police report, TNR. This man's story match what we see. Okay, like, so do I believe everything the man said? No, I don't. But I mean, because you know, he said that they, you know what he was just saying. Now, being that it was some time in between the family seeing him and the blurry and the photos and the videos, the images to, of seeing him and the stepmother saying that some things needed to be addressed, I believe that they did rough him up. I believe that he said you wouldn't be able to recognize him, but I don't think it was that bad, obviously, because he didn't look like that. Okay, people keep asking me, was he BEAT up? No, you couldn't see it like that, but it was little things that was wrong that appeared that they may have fixed, and some things that maybe they helped before they got there, because we do know they can fix some things up, right? Morticians, they can fix some things up. Now, the sad part about this is to believe that this is a cover up. That would mean everybody in every place would have had to have at least one corrupt person, main person, handling this case. From the hospital, the sheriff department, the everywhere. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not the hospital, but everywhere that they from the hospital on. I mean, if he, I don't think he would have went to the hospital though. He was already passed. He would have went straight to the morgue. That's what I believe. And then they would have shipped his body to the Raleigh medical examiners, which I believe that they did. I don't have the time frames for all of this kind of stuff. And with his mother living in Texas, which I just found that out. She lives in Texas. So that means he would have been going to visit his mother for his birthday and stuff. That's where he was headed that way. But they had been saying that they were going to see his cousins. I mean, they had been saying that he was going to visit his cousins and stuff. So I just say he was going to visit his family. And so this is what we have. I mean, this is what I believe. This is where we at. And I don't know. It makes more sense than anything else that I have heard so far. Well, later, obviously, that's not sugar. Well, no, it's not. I like to go by facts. I mean, I could assume that he was. I mean, it ain't too far-fetched, but don't tone down how you talking too, because I mean, I don't even like how you just came, and I ain't never seen you in here. But don't tell me about not sugarcoating nothing, because I am as factual as you gonna get over here. So miss me with that. I don't know if he was or not, but I know that he is no longer with us. I can't say something that I don't see and that don't corroborate with everything that I'm saying. But obviously something happened. Obviously he was roughed up, but his face did not look like that. So if I'm going to go with that, I'm not going to, people are saying, well, was he? Well, no, not according to what the family is saying, not even according to what Taylor is saying. He said that he could tell some things was off, that they may have fixed some things, but it wasn't like when you think of somebody being like a boxing match or something, you think of lumps and bumps and cuts and that, so no, that's not what I was told he looked like. So I'm not gonna say it. So I'm pretty sure he didn't hop out his truck to give the money when he clearly could have handed the money. Exactly. None of that happened. None of that happened. If anybody want to call in, please do. We are still trying to figure this thing out. But also, yeah, that's still, I mean, what does that mean to you? Like, I heard hemorrhaging, I heard broken, then I heard fractured when his father, I do believe his father, they said fractured over there the other night. So I gotta go back and listen at that. I think Lee Merritt them might have said it too. But yeah, I believe that. I can believe all of that. I can believe all that. But when somebody asks me, was somebody beat? Then I gotta say, no, not according to the appearance, not what you would visualize as being that. But obviously, something happened. Like, obviously. And it's really sad. So I'm going back up. Could that picture have been taken during the crime? I think it was after. I don't know what they did to him, man. I don't know what they did, but whatever they did, I think that maybe maybe they used that technique that they not supposed to use and choked them out with their hands, and then well, I shouldn't have said that, and then did the whole rapping thing. You know what I'm saying? Because if we are to believe that on this picture he was had already met his demise, then they would have had to do that right there in front of everybody. It would have had to happen right then and there. It didn't happen later. It happened here because the father said the image on this truck is Javion's image that he seen sitting at that tree. That's what the father said. So that's the image his father seen. They do have pictures of that. I mean, obviously, I haven't seen it, but it exists, and that's what it looked like. So he had to be gone there, y'all. And it was ridiculous that his legs was crossed, and I was trying to figure out how did that happen. And I don't have the one. Wait a minute. I don't think I got the one that I was really zooming in on it though, but to where you could see him, because in this I was showing the trucks, but if you look at it, it do look like he's on his side a little bit. One thing I noticed is that they said that he had on black shorts, but he actually had I think they was black and white, but I never heard them say that the white part, but the shorts had white like on the end of it, like the bottom of the shorts. Let me see. I'm about to go to the timeline now, y'all, and look at something else. So I'm going to put this up because I'm going to start around here. But let me look at something. Oh, let me turn my music on. It's so quiet again. Please smack the thumbs up, y'all. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please subscribe and press. Okay, we going to the timeline. I wish I could find that picture that I was talking about. I mean, that screenshot of what somebody put in the comments talking about what they up to, what they hiding, what they covering up. It's just odd that all of these police is piled up right here. Something going on. See, people that live there know. They know. Oh, you know something else too, since I'm looking at some pictures. One thing, that guy that worked at Walmart, and hold on.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hey caller, what's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Pop. I'm calling from Indiana.
Hey Pop. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, I was just calling because I want to say thank you for everything you're doing. I like how you're breaking it all down, you know what I mean, to try to make sense out of this, because to me it just don't make sense, what we already know, you know. But I wanted to talk about the guy that was talking about that he's seen him, you know, they pulled him over. To me, that kind of does make sense, because let me go back. So I want to talk about the cell phone. I feel like when I'm out of town and when I'm going places, you know, I'm always on my cell phone. You know what I mean? I'm always talking to somebody.
Yep.
And I feel like it made sense that he was maybe pulled over. I don't believe that man ain't lying. He's not lying about him seeing him pulled over. If he had to been pulled, something was going on. Somebody was talking to him.
Yep.
That's the reason why you can't get his cell phone. And when I'm out of town or when I'm by myself, I'm always talking to my cousin. I'm talking to my mom. I'm always talking to somebody on the phone. You know what I mean? Like, he didn't get a chance to call anybody. Who in their right mind in 2024 is moving around? They're out of town. They're doing stuff. And he didn't get a chance to call his cousin, his brother, his friend. He's not on the phone with anybody. You know what I mean?
Hold on. His grandmother was the last person to talk to him around 6 something, according to his father. And I don't have the exact time, but I know also his cousin pinged his phone pinged him in that location, and his phone was turned off at 6:22. So I don't believe nothing after 6:22, which is the same time that they told us he gave the homeless man the money.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, let me pull that up. Yep.
Yeah, because I mean, you're gonna be calling somebody if you feel like something ain't right. You got your cell phone in your hand, in your pocket, somewhere, right then and there. You know what I mean? So like you said, after they tried to call him or ping his phone, right then and there, if they didn't get no response back from him within 30 minutes to something ain't, you know, you know something between that time happened with him, because he would have called, and he would have called and said, hey, look, you know, they following me or they messing with me. I got something, you know what I mean?
Yep.
From whatever happened. And I'm like, a couple people in the chat, like Jake Glover said, it could have been the police. When he was sitting there and he was talking with them, I don't know, some kind of way, how come he didn't get a chance to use that cell phone to call somebody?
Because they dirty cops, and they didn't want an arrest. They wanted blood for whatever reason. I don't know why they targeted him. And the fact that TNR actually replied back to the cousin that they seen him the day before and talking about, oh, he got Mississippi plates, like they paying attention to his plates. Could that have made him a target in that city? The sheriff said they had eyes on him from the time he stepped in Vance County. Why is that?
Right, and then let me share a story that was told to me today, because I picked up a lady today who drives RVs. She actually picks up RVs and she takes them around and does different things like that. And she drops them off, and you know, she's like a trucker, but she's not really a trucker. She's just like transporting RVs and dropping them off to different, you know, places and stuff like that. And so I picked up her today, and I just was giving her a ride and dropped her off, and we were kind of speaking a little bit about the Javion Magee thing, and she said that she heard about it. And she says, yeah, when I go to these different towns and stuff, and she says, when I don't see anybody black or, you know, anybody Mexican or whatever, she says, I automatically don't try to mess around in that town. I don't try to go into the stores. I don't try to do this or do that. But she told me about a story that what happened to her one time when she went there to a place, and she said that she parked her RV, but she seen where she parked it at, that she didn't really think that it was a good place to park it.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, she's trying to figure out the place to park it because she sees RVs parked along here, kind of in the yard and different places. And so what she ended up doing was she parked the RV, and she was there for a little bit, but she walked off to the store.
Mm-hmm.
And when she came back, the RV was gone. She
What?
was like, what the hell? She says, they done stole the truck. They done stole the truck. And so, of course, we figured out in the end, she said that they had been towed the truck.
Oh.
And it cost her $1,000 to
Wow.
get the RV back and this, that, and third. But the point that she was making was, off the whole scenario, was that people are watching you when you're coming in and you're doing stuff. She felt like that. Instead of
It's close enough, Ben. It's close enough, sir. We know it's not exactly the. Sorry, hold on. We know that it's not exactly the same picture. Who are you, Ben? Like, I'm just every comment I look at from you seem to be opposite of what we talking about over here. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah. And no, I just want to wrap it up. The point that I was making is what she was saying was that as soon as she felt like she walked off from her RV, that somebody was, you know, people are watching you.
Yeah, they are. Sure.
And she felt like as soon as she walked off you know, they probably waited 10 or 15 minutes and said, she gone, go ahead and call the people to tow the truck. You know, they're making monies, and you know, you got people that's doing different things that just sit up and ain't got nothing else to do. That's just sitting back watching you and doing stuff like that. You know what I mean? In her case, they towed the truck, but it's just the point of that I'm saying people are watching you. And that whole big area and everything that you're showing in that area, it's all so open and close together and stuff right there. How come nobody is coming forth saying what they saying? You mean to tell me nobody was out there or around? Or
people are afraid. People are afraid. I believe that it's a lot of homeless people in that area. The guy that said that, I believe he homeless. The lady that was putting the stuff at the tree, homeless. The people around. So I believe they terrorize homeless people in that area. And I want to know how many people came up missing from over there. How many deaths, or you know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that it's a trail of that happening.
Yeah, and then when they seen him out there, when the black guy said that he maybe seen him out there and they had him pulled over or whatever, they took him out the car. I mean, did they have him sitting out there so long and to where when they looked up, nobody was around or anything like that? And then that's when they went and did whatever that they did and eventually led to his demise, and then put him by the tree later on, or
yep.
You know, after the.
Yeah,
You know,
here's what I believe.
Kind of
here's what I believe, that if he was, we clearly have a picture of him with some guys that appear to be the cops, but they don't really look like cops. We got like maybe some undercover vehicles, right? We don't have no lights on top of the vehicle to really tell us that they cops, but we do have one that look like a security guard or maybe even a cop. You know, we got a black dude over there with like a Philly fade, and whoever this middle guy is with a weapon on him. We got him laying there on the ground right here. His father said this is the same position that he was found in next to the tree. So I am to assume that he is already deceased right here. I believe that maybe they put him in a car and put him in that building that's over here in the area of the where he was found until it was time to move him. I do not believe that he sat out there from the time his truck allegedly was cut off, which I don't believe that was Javion at all. At this point, they driving his truck. Okay. So once that truck got turned off at 7:30 and he walked over there to that gate, and they said they never seen him again, I believe that from 7:30 to probably about maybe 15 minutes before they called 911, because they called about 10:08. They put him out there, or no, they did it in the wee hours. You know, they waited to about 4, 5 in the morning.
That's why he didn't look so.
Mm-hmm.
you know, what the way he was looking when he was there. Yeah.
Yeah, they waited. They waited to about 4-5 o'clock in the morning, and then they called the grass cut guy and said, "Hey, come," because the same guy, the black guy, allegedly that was standing out there, possibly could be. You know, they have linked him. Now I don't know if it's true or not, but they have linked this black guy to the shop, as well as this guy in the uniform as being the son of TNR. Allegedly, they've linked the homeless guy to them as well. And all of this stuff happened right on Facebook. Okay. They're linked through Facebook. So if we are to believe this, now listen, what they doing right now is plotting. What we gonna do? We don't, you know, what we gonna do? Okay. Here's what we gonna do. We gonna put them in this building. We gonna put them in this building to about 4 o'clock. And then you come and you cut the grass and you find them. And then you tell us and we call 911. That's what we're going to do.
Because I didn't realize that
allegedly
area was all so close until you got to showing how close the gas station and all that stuff is around there. And then the girl that gave the interview that put the balloons up, it's like people are in
telling
that area.
A story.
People are going to that gas station. There's like, you know, somebody is, you know, people are in that area. People are going to that gas station. You know, somebody they did something to him. He's just not just, you know.
Let me bring this home because this is an area that do not sleep. Okay, now let me tell you what I mean by that. This area don't sleep because that is a gas station that I'm sure is open 24 hours. Not only is it action at the gas station, but you got semi trucks that park right here at Martin Creek Road at the gas station. You see what I'm saying?
You still have people, those truckers, you still have them sleeping.
Exactly. What cameras on the outside?
I mean, but in that big old area, it's all like a big open area from the gas. Now, I don't know how dark it is when you cross that street. That's what I was wondering. How dark is it when you cross from that gas
station? It ain't that dark
to
because you got this big bright light right here at the gas station. You got the big lights at GFL. So look at this, y'all. Look. So then they took them from that area and they walked all through this. But they probably went the back route. They went probably behind the trees where they put them at and got to that building. The old man said not only do they be at this house, he said under the house. He said under. The man said they put him under the house. Huh?
Wow.
Yeah. Are we listening to the man? We gonna listen to that man.
Because this North Carolina you're talking about. Ain't no telling what all kind of outbacks and underbacks and underhouses, what all stuff they got going on over there to try to catch people up, like Javion.
Yeah, so unsuspecting, out of towner. Nobody's gonna care. Nobody's gonna come here and do all of this. We can just tell these people anything. Think again.
And they see that he by himself. You know, that's
young, vulnerable, new.
If it had been somebody that was
piece
strong
of shit
enough to be looking out and looking at, you know what? My auntie always, she's dead and gone, rest her soul, but she always used to say, somebody always watching you. When you thinking somebody ain't watching you, they watching. I don't care where you at and who you are. I wish it was somebody that was able enough to get up and try to say something to say what they seen. You know what I mean?
Yep, me too.
Because those truckers is around there. You got people in the trucks. You got the gas station going. It's 24 hours.
How did they miss anything? That's the text that I need to find. That's the text I need to find on my screen right there. This is the text message that the people in the comments with this trailer, y'all. This is Javion's trailer. So this is the part, Jay Glover, I wanted you to see, like, how is Javion's trailer right here at the gas station in these hedges across from GFL and also parked in TNR gates? How is that possible? Now I'm trying to figure out where was his trailer when they see. What was the position? Where was his trailer at in this whole thing? Was it in the gate or not? Where was this cab parked? I want to know that. Like the footage that the family seen, where could y'all see his truck? Where was his truck at? Where was that? Where was it?
In the video, the dad did say, well, he seen him walking to and from around the yard. He seen him when he walked around the RV.
Wait, RV?
He was actually at when someone's RV, the truck. I'm sorry.
But that's what I'm saying. When he was at Walmart. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Right. He didn't clarify. You're right. He didn't clarify. I don't believe if it was at Walmart when he seen that when he walked around, would he seen him when he walked, around the truck. I remember specifically Corey, the dad, saying that. Yeah.
And see, remember when the chief spoke, he never gave a separation. The sheriff said that he was parked in their gates. He clearly said that. But what I want to know, which part of it, the trailer or the cab? We can assume it was the trailer, but how was it parked in their gates if it's right here at the gas station in front of these hedges, in front of this tree? That's what that thing is pointing at.
He said he's been the sheriff there for so many years and all these different years and this, that, and the third. It's like, what did you do at the sheriff's department? Because the stuff that you were saying, it was just acting like you didn't. It's like you read something like you was trying to remember what you had read. I don't understand what do you do at the sheriff's office department?
Hide from phone calls, but he said you can call him 24/7, but he don't answer the phone. So
yeah, but he sounded like he was reading off something that they had been told him that happened. It don't sound like he did any kind of work himself to know, well, this is what when we looked at it sounded like somebody else did the work. He just sitting in the office.
Yep. This is what happened. They wrote a script and they handed it to him. This is what you are to say. Bye-bye.
That's what they did.
And he a damn puppet. That's what he is, allegedly. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. And then another thing that when they showed pieces of that rope in the grass and in the yard down through there, that upset me so bad. I didn't know what to do. I was just like, when I seen that rope in that yard like that, I'm like,
Some people are saying that was a plastic bag. That wasn't a rope. That was plastic. I don't care what it was. No, I really don't. I don't care if it was plastic or rope. It don't matter to me.
That was blue string that came off of that from that rope.
But they sitting up debunking it. That was plastic bag. Man, go sit down. How much they paying you, candle hacks? And quit tagging me. Man.
Yeah, I don't know why that house that you could see that's over there,
How much they paying you?
I want the footage that when he was in Walmart. I want the footage.
Full footage, right?
Right. Did he know where the rope was? Did he stop? Did he ask one of the people inside Walmart, hey, where's the rope section at? Did he ask? How was he acting then? Was he happy? Was he looking
But
like,
no, look at this.
I want the footage and him in Walmart. I want you to talk to the damn employees. Did he stop and talk to you and say anything?
Right.
I want to see the footage inside Walmart. Did he stop and talk to somebody to say, hey, I'm looking for this this area or whatever. All Walmarts are different.
Now, let me ask you this.
He had never been there before.
Let me ask you this. Did you watch Taylor House Publishing, right?
Yes, I do.
Did you see the interview? What wasn't an interview? Remember when he identified the people on the police report and one of them name was Quentin Bullock? Right? And Quentin Bullock called into the show.
Yes.
And he said, that is not me. And I'll, don't implement me and people around here. If your name just mentioned, automatically they think you did it. Don't be putting me in that, especially involving a murder. He said the word. I'm making a point here. That Quentin Bullock said that it was a MUED, a murder. He said, you put me, involving me in that. Tell us more, sir, because he said he wasn't the one on the police report. Okay. But they have linked him with them, the same pictures and all that. Now, the part that I was getting at, he works at Walmart. He said it on the phone. Did you hear him?
Oh, no, I didn't hear that.
He said he work at Walmart. Now, which one? The distribution center or the one he got the rope from? Who told Javion to go to this T&R? Why did Javion go straight from Walmart from 1237 to 453? He end up at T&R at 458. Who told him to go there? Did somebody from Walmart tell him this was a good place?
They're so adamant about using that Walmart video. I mean, they threw that out there, Johnny on the spot. Here's the Walmart video.
It fit their narrative. That's why.
Right, but I'm like, whoever said that in the chat, I want to speak to everybody who was working that from that shift, from 2 and 3 hours before to 2 and 3 hours after.
I don't believe in coincidence.
What was going on? Did he speak to somebody when he was in there?
He sure did.
You know, yeah, but even
he works at the distribution. AC said. Oh,
Corey McGee said that they didn't show him the video walking into Walmart.
Nope, they sure didn't. We didn't see it. We ain't see it. We seen him walking to the checkout. That's it. But that's what I was saying. Like, I knew that homeless part was a lie because it was confusing. I said something happened here, and it wasn't him giving away 228. I believe, well, since they want to include money, maybe money was involved. You park your truck here, you at closing, maybe they didn't catch him. Oh, you owe us this money. Maybe they went in his pockets. Maybe it was a fallout. Maybe he ran over there. You know what I'm saying? But I do believe he was pulled over because that man said he was pulled over. And his trailer is pulled over. So anyway, did you want to give anything closing? I'm going to get back to it.
Only thing closing I want to say is that, you know, I didn't know Javion, and like I said, rest and so I just want to give my condolences to his family. I know, man, it's so hard for them to be going through something like this right now. And then, you know, just the last thing about the money, they said he was a giving person and different things like that. But, you know, he's going to make money. You know what I mean? He's going to make money. That's his purpose of going, you know, to make money. And he's driving and stuff like that. Did he really turn around and get somebody all his money? It's like 220. Come on now.
No, he didn't. So I didn't know him, and I'm going to say hell no.
No,
hell
you
no,
know what? I
he didn't do
know
that.
a lot of people that are generous or whatever. Nope. So ain't nobody trying to give you all the money they got in their wallet. You sitting over there homeless. I know you getting ready to go buy drugs and drinks and all this stuff. Well, why I'm gonna turn around and give you every last dollar I got in my pocket? And I'm in a truck and I'm driving. I need gas. I need food. I'm thousands of miles away from home. I'm still trying to make it down and go to see family and all that. Yeah, right.
Right.
Okay.
You giving away money. You making money and giving away money too. And it's your birthday. You about to head to Texas to visit your mom, your cousins. Get out of here, man. He can be nice, but he didn't do that. No, I ain't putting that on him. I ain't putting none of this on them. It will be a hell no. Not just a no, a hard hell no.
I feel you on that. I might have would have gave you, you know, like the guy, although I don't believe him either, but he turned around and he said it within his own story when she asked him, how many people come, you look at it, you get anybody
exactly.
to come give you $1.
Yeah.
One time. And how old is you? You're looking like you're 55 or whatever else. One time, somebody in your whole entire life gave you 300. I don't even believe that.
Exactly.
So why all of a sudden is there out of this that you got somebody you sitting there and he driving a truck? He ain't rich. He gonna give you all the damn money he got in his like you said, only one.
Man, come on, right?
Life,
just one other person and Javion.
One other person in your whole damn life.
Get out of
here. Why the hell would he turn around and give you all that damn money and nothing? Why the hell is you still sitting here with 200 if he gave you that much money?
Exactly. And I'm glad you brought that up because I was going there. Now, another thing he said, he was happy. Wasn't nothing wrong with him. I didn't see nothing. Oh, and then the other part. Oh, he got out of the truck and handed it to him. Knock it off. No. And then this is the other part. Well, did he say anything? Like the one person, did he say anything? Was he? Well, how was he? Somebody just got like.
For him to have to gave you that money, to me, you'd have had to been having a sign out there. That's another thing that I didn't connect to see. Well, did he have a homeless sign up to say, you know how they be having stuff out, you know, homeless sign, can you help me out with any money or whatever? Or was he just sitting there? How did Javion?
Listen, according to the man, he didn't ask for the money. Javion just got out of his truck, handed to him, and got back in the truck. If I had more, I don't know how much this is, but if I had more, I would have given it to you.
I give you more. just looking like, you ain't told me nothing. If you hungry, I'm really
Right.
hungry. You didn't say nothing to the man.
Nothing. Just walked up to him, stopped him for nothing.
If I had more, I would have gave you more.
Yeah.
That means you had to say, yeah, man, you got another $1 you can give me or whatever? Okay.
Or that's when he put out a weapon and took it from him. Hell, something happened as soon as he put off from that from a Walmart. And so they look, that homeless guy, like Taylor already exposed him. What did he do? Put up his record. This dude allegedly is an informant. He was like, everything he ever got into trouble in Vance County was dismissed. He only ever did time when he got caught doing something in other places. He said, when you work with the police like that, you are in their pockets. So if they need you to do something for them, you're gonna do it. And that's what they did. They inserted that man. He didn't know Javion from Adam. He couldn't tell us nothing to connect, to make us know that he spoke to Javion. He couldn't tell us anything. It's a lie.
They went back and found him on the damn corner where he was still begging for them dollars. He had nothing.
Yeah, or he might be the suspect. If we are to believe the homeless man, technically, he was the last person to see him alive. Right?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right about that.
So,
yeah, true.
Thank you so much for calling. It's been nice. What's your name again?
It's Pop.
Pop, and you Pop in the chat?
Yep.
PAPI?
Yeah.
Okay, I did recognize that name. All right, thank you for calling.
All right, thank you. I'll be watching.
All right, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe.
Okay, I sure will.
Okay, and hit the like button.
I sure will.
All right, thank you. Look, the other part, y'all, is KLLM. Remember, that's the other piece that they said KLLM actually called TNR. I want to know when they called TNR. Did they call TNR before or after 911 had been called already?
Rojo 85.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
Hey, caller, what's your name and where you calling from? Can you do me a favor and turn down your background?
Yes, I'm doing it now. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yes. What's your name and where you calling from?
Rojo 85.
Okay.
And I'm from Oxford.
Oxford.
Which is right next to Henderson.
Okay. What you got for us?
I want to know what happened to the first video that was going around where they were showing him getting out of his truck and walking to the wood line and walking back to his truck.
Wait, you seen that video? Because I haven't.
Yeah.
Where you?
That was like the first video that ever came out.
The only video I saw was Walmart.
Talking about it. The first video was when they showed him. They said he was getting out of his truck, and then they showed him walk around the truck and go down towards the woods, and then he came back and got back in the truck.
Who else seen that on? Where you see that at? I've never seen that.
I have looked and looked and looked, but it was when it first happened. And I've looked on YouTube. I've looked at the ABC 11. Like I've looked at all the channel videos and everything. I cannot find that video anymore.
Okay, so when you wait, what interview with the homeless guy?
Yeah.
Okay, so wait a minute.
Put it on the news.
Okay, so the video you seen of him walking to the woods, was that on the news? Was it on the surveillance? Did it look like somebody's cell phone footage? What kind of footage?
It looked like it was like a video camera, like it came from the Shell or
who would have released
GFL
that?
or somewhere. It looked like it was somewhere because wherever he was parked at, the camera was angled where it was showing his door of him getting out of the truck and walking around the truck, going down to the woods where the fence line was. It showed him walking that way, and then it showed him come back to the truck. And now that video has just disappeared.
I've never heard that. I've never seen it. Only thing I ever seen was the footage of Walmart.
Yeah,
so I'm gonna ask his mom.
It was like the first day or the next day, or it was somewhere in that beginning 24 hours. They showed that video, and then after the Walmart one surfaced, they never showed it again.
Really? That is very
And you
interesting.
can't find it.
They must have
You cannot
scrubbed it.
find it.
They must have scrubbed
I
it.
have went through every video. I went through every video that has been posted from Taylor, from you, from other podcasts, like, and I cannot find it at all.
Has anybody else in the chat seen that video, y'all? Because the only people I heard that seen it is his parents.
They showed it in the beginning. I believe it was on the news, or it was on. I knew it was. I seen it on TV. I don't know if I was watching something that somebody had posted on YouTube, or if it actually was on the news.
But you know, it was the first week that we heard about it.
Yeah, they showed him with something in his hand. He had something in his hand when he got out of the truck the second time. But yeah, that video has just magically disappeared for some reason.
So what do you think about what you heard here?
After being showed the Walmart one.
It disappeared. Wait, say that again.
After they started showing the Walmart
video.
Okay.
So it's like they replaced it. I think that they maybe, if you seen that, somebody must have released that, and they was like, nah, we don't want to show them that. Let's pull up this Walmart footage, because according to the sheriff, he only released that because that's the only footage that the news people asked for, and he said that when he was talking to Taylor, and Taylor, he was like, "Oh, so they gotta request it, basically, yeah, because it fits their narrative, and that it fits their narrative. That's why they wanted to do it." But so what do you think about? What do you think about that trailer though? That and I know that was out a while ago, and somebody sent it to me. It didn't make sense. Then I got the full picture, and so that's what we was talking about. The ping from his cousin that showed us where he was at, and then his phone being turned off at 6:22. What do you think about that?
I think it's just all of it is made up to me. I don't believe anything.
What do you don't believe nothing? You don't believe Walmart either?
The Walmart is, I mean, you can't, you can't really fake it. Like, they showed him, the face and, all of that. But where that crackhead guy, or whatever you want to call him, where he be at, he never holds a sign up.
Wait, you know the witness? The 228?
Yeah, I go to that Walmart. Yeah,
Well, tell us about him. Shoot, you ain't tell me you knew the homeless guy. Tell us more about that. What do he look like? Do he look like those pictures? The older or the younger? Like,
he does look like that. Like,
he does.
He has like a young, he has a young looking face, but from time to time he'll dread his hair, so he'll have dreadlocks.
Really?
Yeah, and then he'll cut them off, and he'll let his hair grow back, and boom, dreadlocks again.
So he really is homeless.
I've seen him, he has dreadlocks.
People were saying he wasn't homeless for real, possibly and allegedly, but he is.
Yeah, that part I don't know. But I do know that he's always out there, and he never holds a sign. And actually, when you're pulling up to the stop sign where the little median where he's sitting at, he'll close his eyes like he's asleep. And then he'll kind of crack it a little bit and look at you to see if you're going to stop and, offer him anything.
So he don't ask for money. He just wait there and hope somebody give it to him.
Yeah, and Javion couldn't have gotten out of the truck right there at that point, because it's so like people are leaving out right there. People turn to the right.
Is any way you can go back over there where he be standing at and take a picture and talk to him and see if he called me and see if he'll talk?
It's very possible.
Yeah, I'm about to lock your number in.
It's very possible.
See if he'll talk.
It's very possible.
Yeah, see if you can get him to talk to us on the phone. I got some questions for him. But if you don't, can you take a picture of where he's at so we can get, because we don't know what that looked like. You know what I'm saying? Where they're trying to convince us that he stopped and got out. We want to see, because you said it couldn't have happened. So why do you say that?
Like, it just, I don't know. It don't.
No, you said he couldn't have got out at that point. Why do you say that?
Oh, because it's people, constantly leaving out right there, because they're leaving from other places, because Walmart's not the only shopping place in that
in that area.
Like it's Walmart, it's Dollar Tree, it's a couple of shoe stores. Like it's actually a little strip mall.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of that entrance right there is kind of like a division between Walmart and the rest of the little stores. So that middle part runs up, and when you turn in right there where he is at, you can go back to the right, and that's the Walmart parking lot, or you can go back to the left, and that'll take you to Cato's and shoe stores and Dollar Tree and all of that. But it's cameras all right there on the side because they do the Walmart pickup.
So why did they just get Walmart footage? Y'all want to convince us he gave money? Oh, but that we didn't get that on tape. We didn't get that part.
Right.
Get out of here.
Right. Because right where Taylor was interviewing the lady with the black dress on that her son had got, messed up by the police too.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. BFF must be doing a good, no trigger words. Like, yes, thank you so much. Now I let the last caller, he was cussing, but I let him because he was saying hell and damn, and I say that. You know what I'm saying? Those ain't the big ones.
Right.
He read the room.
Actually, a camera right there because it's a door right there that you can come out of. So it's a camera right there. And like I said, when you come out of that door, it's cameras all on the light poles. Like you can look up on the light poles and see the cameras up on the light poles.
So why they ain't try to get no footage around that? Oh, let me ask you a question.
Exactly, because they could have showed him leaving that entire parking lot.
Okay.
Like they could have shown him going all the way up the hill, because if he went up that hill, when he turned out to the right and went up to that Hampton, he would have passed Baymont, which is the hotel that's right there beside of Walmart. And it's a Sheetz at the stoplight to the left.
Oh, I was just about to ask you that. Wait a minute.
The hospital's across the road.
It's everything. So they could have got, everything, y'all. Because she's right. It is
everything.
Okay, so do you remember where his truck was parked, right? Right across from there. What is on the other side? Somebody said a truck stop, but I'm not sure.
It's a car wash, Mayflower. It's another hotel over there, the Red Roof Hotel.
Okay. Wait, let me show you.
Parking lot where other trucks park at. That's a Tractor Supply.
Let me show you what I'm talking about. I think that white building back there, like, see where that white truck is at? See that arrow that's pointing at the tree, and then there's a white van or truck right there. What is that place? Somebody said a truck stop, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's not a truck stop.
It's not a truck stop.
That looks like
it's just
right there is. That's not the T-Mobile store and stuff, is it?
So that might be another plaza, is what you're saying.
It's the car wash, because it's a car wash that's right there.
Okay, I kind of questioned that it was a truck stop right there.
Yeah,
because that seemed like an odd place. Truck stops be on the interstate.
It's an entrance. It's an entrance to the Red Roof Hotel, and that entrance to the Red Roof Hotel. When you're going in there, it's a little cut up the hill that you can go the back way into Tractor Supply, which is behind like a Taco Bell and some more things. But it's trucks that park back there too, in that parking lot.
Okay.
So it's just that whole area is just live and lit up with cameras.
Right.
So
if it's
they could have showed him, like the sheriff or whatever said, they had
eyes on
him when he entered Vance County.
Tell us more,
sure
sir.
They did, because it is cameras all over the places. Like even the Food Lions and stuff now, the Sheetz, they have those big police tower things, those flashing blue lights that's like constantly surveillance in the area. So I don't
license plate readers, home cameras. What do they call it? The Ring cameras. Everybody got those. They're also putting license plate readers on houses. People are letting them put them on their house.
That door where he came out of, they just opened that part up, and it's
Is that
like
the pharmacy side or the grocery side?
That's the pharmacy side.
Okay, I wondered.
Yeah, that's the pharmacy and health and beauty and all of that stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, the polls like tell you that it's video surveillance in the parking lot. And like I said, they have the blue lights flashing up there. That video, like that you have it on now with him leaving out of Walmart, that right there on the hill is the T-Mobile store and the surround sound station and all of that. So all of those places
got
like,
cameras.
If you zoom in on that building in the back, I'm pretty sure they have cameras because it's the cell phone store and a electronics store, you know. So I'm pretty sure that it's cameras all over the place. So I want to know why they're not showing any other footage.
I want to know where Green for Life footage had been that they was at their dang on front door. That's what I want to know.
That's what I'm saying.
Look at that Shell gas station, Green for Life. Look, this is trailer right there. Do you see this?
I do.
Okay. I didn't know. Like, had you seen this already? What was the story on this? Because I know they said, what is his name? Prophet had posted this, and then I think somebody, Candle Hacks, hackled him about it, and he maybe possibly deleted it. But do you know the story behind this trailer?
I do not.
Okay. Because I know it came off of Facebook, and I didn't go and I didn't look to see what everybody, I didn't even see his video. So but see what's happening in this picture. Not only is it a trailer there's a tree with yellow tape. And we trying to figure out, is this the crime scene? Because it was yellow tape there. So I want to know if that gas station was really yellow tape that night. You see what I'm saying? And then his trailer couldn't have been on right here, and parked in well, not right there, but couldn't have been right there and parked in T&R.
Well, that's interesting because where the girl Diamond was sitting up the
right here,
her flowers and stuff at.
Here we go.
Not the original place that they actually said that, you know, his, like the tree they had marked. The tree they had marked was right there beside of his trailer, and they had flowers and stuff around that. Wait,
what?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That
okay.
was the original tree.
Right, that's what I'm saying. This picture right here is the tree. This tree got yellow tape, right? This tree would be directly across from where Diamond is at, because you see the gas station right there behind her.
And that's the tree. That's the tree they were honoring before she put those flowers at that tree.
Really, I didn't know that. But what I mean, it would make sense because the yellow tape. But so we got 3 trees that's representing Javion, is what you telling me?
Right.
I did not know that.
So
I did not know that.
It's 3 different
That's
places.
Crazy. 3 trees.
It really is.
Yeah. Well, guess what? They telling a story, because when she did that, and look, because these pictures right here, right? I got them off of Facebook. The same place that I found this at, because I seen a part of it and I went and found the whole picture. Whoever posted these pictures, you got a lot going on in your background.
Yeah, and that video, that picture right there where the fence line is, wherever he was, his trailer and his truck, he was parked right there because he was getting out of it. Like the door side was on my side, looking at the TV. And he was getting out and walking around the back of his truck, going down to that wood line.
So look at this.
That was that video.
So would he have been parked over? I mean, in this area walking or this area? Because I'm trying to figure out where did they see him? Because they said the Shell gas station footage is what they were looking at, and it was at such a far distance that you could not see it well. So where did you see him at?
It looked from that. The way I remember that video, it looks like where that red truck is, it looks like he would be
way down there.
Okay. In that area right there. It looked like he would be backed up, you know, down there where the fence line is.
Yeah.
Like he would
So this would be the
come in
fence
between
line.
those two trucks, and he would back in between those two trucks.
Okay. And I could imagine that.
Tail end facing there. Yeah.
Wow.
The camera was showing him getting out of the truck, like it was showing his face, like him getting out of the truck. It showed he had on that white shirt and those gray shorts. Yeah.
His shorts wasn't gray.
They was like a grayish looking black or something.
They look black with white at the bottom is what I seen when he was walking. I don't even think I got a picture of just him. But yeah, his shorts were black. They appeared to be black with white stripes on the bottom and even going up the side. You know what I'm saying? But when they described his clothes, they didn't describe it that way. They described them as black shorts, but it wasn't just black and white. But black and navy blue looked the same, so I don't know if they was. I'm gonna go with black. They were black, but they didn't never mention that they had white on them, and one of his socks was missing. And I was just wondering, like, and his necklace was missing too. He had a necklace going out of Walmart, and it wasn't on a police report.
It's crazy. The whole thing is crazy. I'm like, the phone situation and all of that, because why this young boy didn't have his phone? You know,
because they took it, just like the caller said.
Yeah, he's done talk to his grandmother. He's done talk to his cousins. Like, he's a truck driver. He's not going state to state without a phone or without talking to anybody or anything. And I feel like, you know, that's a big part of it.
Well,
they just don't. They know that will. That and that GFL footage will reveal everything.
Yep, exactly. Shell and GFL got footage. And the sheriff's house that's right there on the corner got it all too, allegedly. Because that's exactly where they was at. And so his cousin said at 6:22, his phone cut off. Okay? Or went dead. His phone went dead, actually, approximately 6:22, which is probably when they put him over. Thank you for covering my cousin's MURDE. Yeah. Yeah. And then you heard me. Was you in here?
At Walmart giving somebody money.
Were you in here? Right. Were you in here when I talked about the cousin hit them up on their channel page and they actually said they seen him that morning? Well, we seen him right at closing. Okay, well tell us more, TNR, because you sure didn't say that on the 911 call. Didn't even say you knew the man. And then I mean the 911 dispatcher said everybody was dispatched out there.
I think it might be more people that know stuff, but they're scared to say something.
It sure is. It gotta be. It's too many departments involved to cover it up.
And it was a Hampton footage too. That video just disappeared.
I don't believe they got footage. I don't believe they got no footage. They ain't show the parents. The parents only seen Walmart and him. Huh?
They showed that was a video too. They showed at the beginning.
Which one?
The Hampton.
They did?
He was walking, yes.
What?
He was walking inside with a black bag, and he went in there and he came right back out.
Okay. So here's what I believe. If it's footage of him doing that, okay, I'll believe it. But I don't believe they was full. I believe somebody was like, if somebody coming there trying to get a room, don't give them one. Like, so okay, so he was supposed to go to Hampton. Right directly after Walmart. 6:28 is when he arrived at Hampton. So you said you seen it on video. So let's say that happened too, right? But after that, his phone turned off though, right at the same time as the homeless man. I just cannot forget about that. So I don't believe a timeline. I don't believe that he went. I think the timeline is wrong. I think 6:22 is when something happened to him. Period.
They put it together too fast.
Yeah, and then they started putting it together. He might have went to Hampton soon as he left Walmart or something. I don't know. Maybe it happened, but not when they said it did, allegedly.
Yeah, some of the stuff it don't add up. Like, if you're from that area and you look at the timeline, like, you'll know that it'll take you longer, or it might not take you as long as they were saying some of these distances were, like the times between it.
Like, yep.
The times just aren't adding up.
Yep, they're not.
And too, like, Hampton,
Now Hampton is like the bougie
Jade seen it
hotel
too.
of
Okay.
Henderson. You know, they have all kind of crazy. You gotta put a $200 deposit on your card, and you know all of this stuff like that.
Okay.
Separate card for your to be held, for the authorization to be held on. Like it's different things with that. So that could have went all kind of ways.
Mm-hmm.
But for that time of night and like that day of the week, I don't see the hotel being full.
No, right? You know what I wondered?
Red Roof or Sleep Inn or even the Baymont. Like they picked the
Yes,
other
I'm
three
live.
hotels before they picked that one.
Protected by God, I got a question. Now you watched the interview with the dad and the stepmom, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she said, what happened to his suitcase and his other belongings? I believe that. I mean, I don't know about the suitcase, but I believe they got his laptop or his tablet and his phone though. For they said they was trying to unlock the phone, yet I read that they use his phone to track him. So which is it? Like, I mean, is y'all trying to unlock the phone or did y'all use it to track him, his locations? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
So I don't know about his suitcase and his belongings, but his parents definitely should have got all of that. I will say contact KLLM, like, because you know it had to be a person to go and pick up his truck and all of that stuff too. You know,
Right.
It's a whole.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole thing.
Yep.
It's a whole thing.
But I wanted to ask you that Hampton Inn. Oh yes, you can definitely call in. That Hampton Inn. Do people get rooms there for like a week or something? Is it like an extended stay type of situation, or is it an upscale hotel?
That I don't really know.
Okay.
You can the hotels around here, people
they live in them.
If they have that money to stay there, because the Hampton is not one of the cheaper hotels.
Okay, that's what I thought. Because our Hampton,
it's one of the last ones that somebody would pick. You know, if they were just like if they were on a budget or something like that.
Listen. With that being said, I don't believe they was full. Now, if it was one of those situations where they live there, I could probably believe that. If it's an area that homeless people be in. But thank you so much. Is there anything you want to say in closing? I'm gonna let somebody else call in.
I do not.
Well, thank you so much.
But I definitely will try to see what I can do to help out with this.
Yes, please do me a favor and text your name so I could program you. So when you call me, I know the answer.
All right.
Okay. Thank you so much. Bye.
All right.
Okay, protected by God. You could call in. I worked there for 2 weeks and walked out of the workers not friendly. They are not full. That was last summer. Okay, I knew that was a lie when I heard it. So allegedly, therefore, I believe that I believe that businesses around each other have they have connections with each other and they communicate, they talk.
My God.
To accept.
Hey, protected by God. Where you calling from?
North Carolina.
Okay. Thank you for calling in.
You're welcome.
So what you thinking about all this?
I have a question
that's
really, really been eating at me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it was said that they embalmed his body there at in Raleigh or wherever they do it at. And then they shipped him. Now, my thing is this right here. If they embalmed him, that meant whatever was going on with his face or whatever, wouldn't that also kind of mess with how his body really looked? Because I've never heard of a place Riley ever embalming anybody. I thought that they would put that body on ice.
I don't know. I like that. I don't know nothing about the process. I never I never looked it up or anything, but I did hear like the lady that Taylor was interviewing. I remember her saying that her son is not even buried yet. And I think he passed in August, if I heard her right. And she said that his body was embalmed. And I don't know the process. I will have to like. I used to work with a mortician, but I ain't seen her in years to really find out what it is that they do. I mean, I could look it up, but I don't know. So that part, the fact that he got embalmed, you feel what are you thinking with that?
I'm thinking that the coroner, whoever it was that did it, they were in cahoots together.
Oh heck yeah, they were. Allegedly they were, because they have to be in cahoots for see the medical examiner, the pathologist, and all them people. They got to be in cahoots to be able to mess up the findings. Like, so that's the scary part. You got the dirty cops. Where's they body cam and they dash cam? I do want to know that. Did they have any of that? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, where's all that at? Like, this is clearly a cover up. And so I don't know, all these people, it's got to be some heads of, it's wicked people in high places.
That's it.
Yeah.
But that was all.
Okay.
I found that very strange.
Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you so much for calling.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, yeah, shoot, we've about to head up to 3 hours. It's been pretty interesting though. And I told y'all at the beginning that I want to help this family in a real way. I want to clear out the BS and make it make sense. You know, people be knowing what they talking about. Okay, like everybody ain't making stuff up. This post that I don't, let me see if I can find it, but the post, I gotta have it because it's in a video, so I should be able to find that quicker if I go to my video. And I want to read what it says, because this person was on to something, like, and all of this stuff was being posted early on, like before people knew what was going on. And I'm gonna say again, because people want to make a big deal out of this footage of what these police look like they plotting undercover or whatever they are, looking like they plotting. Talking about that was posted the day after. Okay, Javion was unalived on the night of the 10th. Okay. He was found the same day Javion got there is the same day that he was unalived. On the 10th. Javion had only been there. What time did he arrive? What time did he left, according to this timeline, which should be according to his GPS, that he left. He started out at 1 a.m. September 10th, the day before he was found unalived in North Carolina. He had driven from Pennsylvania to Henderson, North Carolina, to deliver a load of goods to the Walmart distribution center. That's crazy. And by 6:22 p.m., nobody ever heard from him again. But we got T&R saying that they seen him right before closing. We got T&R who found him on T&R's property. We got a guy that is said to be the son.
And then other policemen stopped him.
Said to be the son of the owner of T&R that's in the security uniform or police uniform or whatever. Who people then went on his page and also found a white truck that looked just like this one. I mean, and a picture of him that looked just like this dude that's in this uniform. Come on, man. Ain't nobody in the interrogation room yet explaining nothing. They just want to say, oh, and see, this is so true what I said, that they know look, if we put him here, they won't even investigate. They'll just say he did it himself. We'll use the Walmart footage, even though they see how happy he is walking out. They didn't give a damn. They didn't expect. I don't know if they know about social media, but it appears that they didn't expect no noise about Javion. What? Are they serious? They got the right ones, because this ignited some people that care. And we gonna stand on it. This is what happened. But we want to know why. And ain't nobody above the law. Okay? Those people that took out Ahmaud Arbery, they thought that they was above the law. The father worked for the DA for years as an investigator or something. So the DA was protecting them. And that's about, I know that for sure. Then it was another guy too, but we'll get into that, and it's not gonna be today because we've been here for 3 hours. But maybe tomorrow we'll talk about that. My shows are a rollover from the day before. So if you watch my playlist, it's like episodes really, because I really do a rollover. If like the last live stream is when I was getting the information about this, and I did the stuff, and I wanted to be able to make sense of it. And so that's what this live stream is. But I do want y'all to know that there's people out here that is lying on me, bashing me, saying that I'm making stuff up, and all kind of ridiculous stuff, even though I'm sitting up here showing y'all what I'm talking about, how I got to this point, what I'm thinking. I want to know also if y'all think that this is his CDLs. It looked like it could be an ID. It was a small glimpse that I got. His CDL license is lost. I don't know why. Missing. I don't know why they're missing. Like, why? What was the point of them taking his ID? You know what? I think maybe they had a plan on making it where nobody could identify this guy. Maybe they thought that. Then they remember, wait, he a truck driver. Somebody gonna be looking for him, because I still want to know what time the KLLM called TNR and asked them to check, because they tracked Javion's truck to their yard and said they driver had been sitting somewhere for their track there 15 17 hours not moving. So if it would have been after his body was found. I just thought about it. If it says 17, so if it was 17 hours, then, but anyway, that none of that got mentioned though. So I just want to know a little bit more about that. Has anybody contacted KLLM and asked them for their records of Javion? Like, because we already know law enforcement contacted them because they said this. Magee, wait a minute, KLLM. Hold on, y'all. No, this ain't the article. This is not the article where they mention KLLM. I cannot find that article, as a matter of fact. Maybe I just wasn't looking hard enough. But I'm going to try to find the article that I seen that literally said that KLLM contacted TNR. And because they tracked their equipment to them. And then also I know that somebody came and picked up the tractor trailer. I would love to talk to that person to find out, was they separated? Was they together? What was in the vehicle? Because if he had a suitcase and all of that stuff, why wasn't that stuff given back to his parents? Why? Why don't they? I don't know. I literally do have to go back and listen to the father's interview as well. So one of the things I'm looking at, y'all, is that when Javion left the Pennsylvania, after picking up a load of goods to deliver to the Walmart distribution center. Now, this is a different timeline I'm looking at now. The next time stamp they got is at 6:50 a.m. So 1 a.m. he leaves Pennsylvania after picking up the load, go to Walmart. 6:50 his truck makes a stop at a truck stop on Highway 207. 12 miles north of Ashland, Virginia, for approximately 1 hour. Oh, I remember them saying that the father said that they seen the footage from him at the truck stop too. They seen him go into the truck stop or something like that. He came out, he got some food. The truck leaves the truck stop and travels on south on Highway 1 South, making its way towards North Carolina. That was at 7:50. Hold on. So at 10:04 then is when they had eyes on him, from 10:04 a.m. because that's what the sheriff said. We had eyes on him from the time he stepped foot in Vance County, but they got everything but, allegedly, they got everything except for this whole event we looking at, right at the gas station and all that can't nobody explain. But they said that the truck enters Vance County at 10:04 a.m. Now that's so ironic, y'all. And I'm just now seeing this. I've never read this timeline, but 10:04. If I'm not mistaken, on the police report, it says 10:08 a.m. is when they made the 911 call. And so basically 12 hours, and man, wow, like, I mean, a full 24 hours from the time he stepped in to the time of death. 10:04 a.m. Truck enters Vance County and travels to Check's truck stop in Middlesburg. So they had eyes on him. Surveillance camera shows him walking into the truck stop alone, using the restroom and getting food. Magee is seen walking back to his truck and getting in his truck alone. But he didn't leave there until 12:21. So he sat there for a couple hours or almost 2 hours. And before he got back on I-85 and went to the Walmart distribution center at 12:37 p.m. So he was there from 12:37 p.m. until 4:53 p.m. Now these are two different articles, so I'm reading because I'm interested to see if they gonna tell us something different. So the truck leaves the Walmart distribution center, and within 5 minutes, his GPS shows the truck is idling in the dirt parking lot in the front of 285 Vanco Mill Road. This is approximately a half a mile from. Hold on. Oh, they just put it all together. Hold on. Okay. So at 4:53, y'all see on here it says Magee and his truck leaves the distribution center. On this one it says the truck leaves Walmart distribution center. Within 5 minutes he's there. And okay, so they put it all in one. And they said within 5 minutes he's there. They go on to say the GPS shows the truck is idling in the dirt in the front. Okay. And then their next timestamp is 5:44. And that is at the truck travel northwest on West Andrews. Truck travels northwest on West Andrews Street. And that was at 5:44 p.m. At 5:49 p.m., the truck pulls onto Young Street and is idling. At 4:53 p.m., the truck goes to the parking lot at the center of West Andrews Avenue and Van Street. At this time, the sheriff's office said Magee exited his truck and walked to a local smoke shop at 422 East Andrews Avenue to purchase tobacco products. Surveillance footage shows Magee is alone while purchasing something at the store. So I just wonder, like, what was he buying papers for? Did they find any chronic around there or anything like that? At 6:01 p.m., truck leaves the area traveling west on Andrews Avenue to the interstate of I-85. He merges on to I-85 South. At 6:11, the truck travels to the Walmart located at North Cooper Drive in Henderson. So at this time, the sheriff's office said Magee is on surveillance on the footage at least 5 cameras. So Magee is seen on surveillance footage from at least 5 cameras walking into the store, purchasing a blue rope and a colored Ozark Trail rope and exiting the store again alone. Magee is wearing a white t-shirt, black shorts, white socks, dark colored Crocs. And again, his shorts is foot. As a matter of fact, well, maybe it just looked blue, but his shorts clearly got white marks at the bottom of them. And I just wonder if those were the same shorts that he had on when his dad seen him or at the scene, because I don't know why they leaving that part out. I mean, I don't. And then I don't recall seeing white at the end of any shorts laying down either. So I'm wondering, did he have on the right shorts? I'm just so curious about that. Because this is not the only article. I mean, it just don't get mentioned. They say black, and they wasn't just black. Black and white versus black is 2 different things. But anyway, yeah, that just bothers me right there. So did he have on the right shorts? I'm curious. Okay, and then Magee returns to his truck to leave the parking lot of the Walmart Superstore. While leaving, so see, yeah, but anyway, we already been through that. But while leaving the sheriff's office, Magee was seen stopping and exiting his truck. Now, this is funny because the articles that I've been reading didn't say it like that. They really didn't. But let's go to the parking lot. Visuals help. I don't have a video because I wanted to take that out, but it says that Magee returns to his truck to leave the parking lot. In this screenshot, he has left. He's out of the shot. The trucks that I have circled were the ones I was watching. They did not move. They were still there when he was out of sight. Okay. So Magee returns to the truck. He leaves the parking lot of the Walmart Superstore. While leaving, the sheriff said Magee was seen stopping and exiting his vehicle. Where at, sir? Where? Because the lady just got off the phone that told us that his cameras everywhere. Is everywhere. There's no way he got out of his truck right there. And it's crazy because I wasn't. Yeah, anyway, he didn't get out of his damn truck and had nobody a dang on thing. Okay. Magee was seen stopping and exiting his truck. He gave $200. Where did they get $228? Where did they get that number from? Why did they pick not 228? In cash, is 228 how much they wanted for him possibly dropping his trailer at TNR? Where did 228 come from? It had to originate from somewhere. And then we heard the homeless guy who sound like he is zooted, pooted, and rooted. Okay, like that man don't know the front from the back, allegedly, unless he was acting. But if he really stay out there, I mean, we assume that he on some pretty bad stuff. That dude didn't know where he was at, let alone talking about Javion. So while leaving the sheriff, and he might be, all of it could be acting, y'all. It could all be acting. He could be a police informant. He could be working for the cops, all that stuff, like everything that Taylor said. So while leaving the sheriff's office, they said he was seen stop and exit his truck. Okay. Also, I did that. I did. If y'all go back to my playlist, I have videos where I tracked him. I zoomed in on it, and I literally seen his door open once, close once. I seen him in the cab moving. He sat there for a second and he pulled off. That ended that video. So whatever they talking about here, it didn't happen or it happened off camera. It didn't happen, y'all. Anyway, while leaving, yeah, he gets out. He's seen stopping and exiting the truck again. He gave this homeless man $2.28 in cash to the homeless person sitting at the entrance. And the entrance of what? Because he already left the entrance of the store, the entrance of the parking lot. Like, what entrance was this guy at? The entrance of the interstate. Like, see what I'm saying? And when I read it, I knew it was bull because of that, right? I said it. So investigators found and interviewed that person. He allegedly told this person, I don't know how much it is, but if I had more, I will give it to you. Now, did y'all hear the homeless guy interview? He did not say that. Period. I mean, he said if I had more, but it was some other stuff. Like they basically fixed what he said and made it make sense to them. But that is not exactly how he quoted it. And he couldn't tell us nothing about Javion. Well, what made him stop and give it to you? He just handed it to me. I mean, I don't know. You ain't asked for him or nothing, right? You just get out of here, man. Magee at 6:28 p.m. Magee pulls into the Hampton Hotel located on Ruin Creek Road, parks around the back of the building. Surveillance footage they supposed to have from the hotel. And the lady it called says she's seen it, but the parents ain't seen it, so that's a big freaking problem. So Magee walks from the back of the hotel to the front wearing the same clothes and carrying a black backpack. Where is it? At 6:32 p.m., Magee speaks to the hotel clerk, exits the hotel 2 minutes later at 6:34, walking towards the back of the hotel. 6:35, the truck is turned on and is seen on the video leaving the hotel parking lot and making a right onto Ruin Creek Road. At 6:45 p.m., the truck approaches. Now, hold on. We got to go back. Go back. Okay. 6:22 is the same time that he allegedly gave his homeless man money, and 6:22 is also the time that he was pinged. Well, let me correct that. I'm not sure what time they did this ping, but I am sure what his cousin said. And his cousin said that his phone died or went off at 6:22. So all these other moves that he made wouldn't have been calculated on his phone because his phone was turned off or it went dead. Okay? So all of this other stuff, I don't believe nothing after Walmart, y'all. I don't believe that he gave the man the money. I don't believe nothing after Walmart. So all of this stuff that I just read, 6:28 at Hampton, I don't believe it because I ain't see it. The lady that called says she's seen it. So maybe we can believe that. I don't know. Then, I mean, because why they scrub it and get rid of it? You know? So then at 6:35, they're saying the truck is turned on and is seen on video surveillance leaving the hotel. Okay. All right. So all this he moving without a phone. The truck approaches the interstate on Andrews Avenue, US 1 highway. 6:50 p.m. The truck exits US 1 highway on to Vanco Mill Road. And the homeless guy, I mean the guy that called in, the guy that we were listening to, what did he say? He got pulled over soon as he left Walmart. They got behind him and they pulled him over. We heard that a little bit earlier. Okay, so that whole conversation. So yeah, I believe him, and I believe that after that they plotted. They was over here plotting. They look like they plotting. Like, I mean, what they look guilty. They look like they doing something they shouldn't. And just like Jay Glover said, have you ever seen police pull up on a crime scene like that? So close that he's like damn near under the car. Like they could have hit him. Like, how did that happen? What did they do? Did they choke him out and make him pass out right there? And then do the rapping? Because it would be the same pressure, right? I mean, but if we listen to the man, he said that they, you know, there was some lot of stuff going on, you know. So I don't know, but we know something happened. We know a lot happened, and the family is not getting answers as to what happened to their son. We want to know, but I'm gonna keep reading what they saying out into the end. Okay, so the truck approaches Interstate Andrews Avenue, and it exits on US 1 highway on the Vanco Road at 6:50 p.m. At 6:52 p.m., the truck pulls onto the dirt lots at 285 Vanco Road, and the ignition is turned off. So the sheriff's office says surveillance footage from the area shows Magee exiting the vehicle. Now wait a minute though, because what? Okay, hold on. So at 6:52, the truck pulls back onto the dirt lot at 285 Vanco Mill Road, and the ignition is turned off. Yet we believe that all this other stuff was going on. So the sheriff's office says surveillance footage from the area shows Magee exiting the driver's side of his truck. Hold on. Yeah. So yeah, they see him. The sheriff said surveillance footage from the area shows Magee exiting the driver's side of the truck and walking along towards the wood line on the eastern side of the dirt lot with an object in his hand. Magee walks around a trailer. Where? Which trailer? Which area? Where? But he walks around a trailer and truck repair shop before Magee walks around a trailer and to the front gates of a tractor and trailer repair shop. So the front gate will be along this way, right? Magee walks around a trailer and to the front gate of a tractor and trailer repair shop before walking back to the wood line of the lot, investigators said. Surveillance cameras show Magee re-entered the truck. So he went back. Look, and that's what I was saying. This is a long walk. So I mean, he walked all the way there, then he went back. I mean, what are you walking back and forth for? I already said that didn't make sense. So it just never did. Walking back and forth for what? When they said that, I was like, well, who did he hand the rope to then? Did somebody send him to go get it and he threw it over there? Like, okay, yeah, like what was he doing? Or is that the moment when he tied it up to come back and do? At what point was he doing pull-ups? Because I don't believe it. Pull-ups on this ain't no tall. This gate don't look tall to me. I mean, I seen the man standing by it when Taylor was out there. It was a guy. That gate is not tall. Like, and Javion is like 5'8". Why would he go from wanting to be at a hotel to now want to work out on a gate in the dark? No, I would have been trying to go towards the light. So okay, at 7 p.m. 7 p.m. surveillance video shows Magee re-entered the truck, and the GPS shows the truck ignition is turned on. From this video, it does not appear Magee has anything in his hand, and he re-entered in his hand at the time he re-enters the truck at 7:28. So he sat in his truck allegedly from 7 to 7:30. No, from 7 to 7:28. His truck is still in an idle state. At 7:35, the ignition turns off for the final time. Investigators said Magee is seen in the video walking away from the truck towards the trees again, and he does not return. Then we have September 11th at 10:08 a.m. Vance County 911 received a call from the owner of the repair shop reporting a man with a rope around his neck. Now, he didn't say that. First of all, he didn't. He said, I got him, this man, Hung, himself in this tree. He was very descriptive. Very, very. And he was certain that this man was gone. And he said it with so much confidence and laughter, too, saying that he was the first responder. And I'm still trying to figure out what was funny about that.
I got a helping job out here mowing grass.
Okay, and are you with them now?
Yeah.
I'm just putting everything. Everybody's already dispatched out there, and give me 1 second. Hold on 1 second for me. Okay, you there, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I got everybody on the way. Is there a defibrillator available?
He called himself. Yeah, he's gone. I ain't touched him. I ain't been around him yet. I mean, I've been close enough. I don't see him breathing at all.
Okay. Alright, and...
No, it ain't no detail around here, though.
Okay, gotcha. I got everybody on the way out there.
Yeah, I hear the siren. Just pulling in there now.
Okay. You see him there pulling up?
Yeah. I got a helping job out here mowing grass.
Yeah, so I took all the Hungs out of there, but he said it in the beginning, and he said it twice. The last one I left in when she asked about the defibrillator, he's gone. Yeah, he did. Like, really? And I for whatever reason, I think I left the first responder out. I think I did miss that. But anyway, y'all get it. Like, that, they didn't give a damn. Like, didn't give a damn. They called 911. They tell 911 what they tell them. Okay, so let's finish reading that. Okay, the 911 caller states that the male was not breathing and appeared to have passed away by Suey. How do you know all this, sir? So then, how was he so sure that he was gone? Though, if you ain't been by him, but then you said you been by him. Y'all seen him before y'all closed last night, though. At 5. Not last night, but 5 o'clock in the evening. Y'all seen him because y'all told the cousin that. So explain that in the interrogation room. Seriously, explain that. So, yeah, I mean, that need to be explained. A whole lot need to be explained. So the investigation allegedly began shortly after Vance County EMS, Bear Pond Fire Department, and Vance County Sheriff's Office responded to the scene. Oh, did they? All those people. Okay. I wonder what time was it? Because people reported gathering of the police at a different time also. And then the person on the 911 call said that everybody was already dispatched as if they had already gotten a call about this, but I'm trying to figure out how. And so let me see if they don't mention the KLLM, but I promise you, I seen that in one of these articles. I don't know which one. That they contacted them. So I really want to know at what point. When did the driver go get the truck? How long was the truck sitting out there before KLLM collected it? What did they do with stuff that may have been Javion's inside of the truck? What did they do with the recordings of the truck? Because, you know, what is TNR saying about KLLM contacting them? Where was they at after they closed that night? Like, I mean, I just got questions. Like, yeah, the interrogation that need to happen. I'm just saying. But that's all I got, y'all. That is all I got. That is where we at. Where is the footage? Release the tapes. If the police was dispatched that night, why they making it seem like they found him when the sun came up? Well, they didn't find him until 10 in the morning, but that's what I'm saying. That's why they need to explain themselves, because you cannot have two different crime scenes, one at night and one in the morning. Like, that's not the way it works. So yeah, like, make that make sense. You cannot have two crime scenes. The father verified this picture that we've been looking at. Now, not this, because I pointed that out. I don't, because that's what I see. But I'm talking about the picture that the father said that they showed him. And he said that's exactly how he looked at that tree. How the hell did they get it that way? Well, because he had already met his demise right in this picture. And they was standing there trying to figure out what they was going to do with him. I believe they decided to put him in a building or something. Maybe they didn't even consider rigor mortis or whatever, because from what I read, it starts at like 2 hours and it's done by 12 hours. So he would have been in full rigor mortis in 15 hours after they found him. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had been there the whole time. But I'm going to believe the man that called and said that they put, could have been put in that house, under the house, and all of that kind of stuff. Somebody need to go check that house. They might find some bodies there or DNA there from, the ones that has been hurt in that area. These people are afraid of them for a reason. People need to find out why. Somebody need to care enough to go find out why people are so afraid of them. Because I don't think it's for no damn reason. I really don't. But you know what, y'all? That is it. I'm going to get off of here. Dang, it is 12 o'clock. Please subscribe and press that notification bell and thumbs up. Please. Thank you for sharing me. Thank you for sharing me. Thank you for sharing me. For sharing me. For sharing me. For sharing me. Thank you for sharing. And I just want to say shout out to Sleuth Nation. Shout out to my main mob, my BFF. Shout out to everybody in the building, the new subscribers, new and old. Shout out to my members. I don't know if I got any members in the building with BFF. But thank you to the callers and everybody that called in. I'm doing something different with that, to where I will be separating some of the callers' information. Because y'all be having some good things going on. And this channel is really dedicated to, we want to make real changes over here. And all of us can put our heads together and figure this out and get this information to the right person. Now, we doing this the social media style. Like, this is new. I mean, social media is like, they talk about it on in court. You see what I'm saying? I was watching the trial. Well, I wasn't watching it, but I was looking for the information about Ahmaud, and they surely did brought up, because that the family, I mean, that neighborhood, they had a Facebook page, and it was a lot of stuff typed in there and a lot of incriminating things, and Facebook helped solve that. So, and when the rope on him or near him, as it states in a search warrant signed by Detective LeBron. Yes, I did see that Detective LeBron is the one that went to Walmart and made the connection with the allegedly that's how they identify him, and that was stupid too. Like, y'all had to go through all that to identify him, but TNR got a foreign vehicle parked on their property, and that didn't red flag them to find out that. That's how you know, man. Like, people, when you lie, you forget parts, important parts. We know that they knew that dang on trailer or his cab was there, and it wasn't supposed to be there. So that definitely should have red flagged them. That vehicle alone. Wouldn't you have just went there to the vehicle? Like, who? Wait a minute. We got a mystery cab here and a trailer and a body. Like, y'all didn't make that connection. Like, get out of here. And then I want to know, what day do they usually get their grass cut? You know what I'm saying? Like, like, it just sounds like it was planned. Let's have Quentin Bullock cut our grass and then let him tell us, like, just like Taylor said, some old Scooby-Doo police work here. Dang, like, y'all gonna let us show y'all up? Like, come on. These people need to be arrested. They need to be questioned. And they need to answer to this. And that janky footage that people is releasing is absolutely ridiculous. Shout out to Angela Reddick. I think that homeless man robbed and deleted. Yeah, I think it's deeper than just the homeless guy, because I think it started with the trailer place. They employed the homeless guy and entered, he might not have even been there. They might have just threw him in. I don't know. Everybody's suspect, though. Welcome in, K.A. So the fact that he was sitting upright with his legs extended, left foot crossed over, the right scream stage. Exactly. Because you can see, like, when he's laying down, his leg is kind of like in that, anyway, I don't want to I hate to have to talk, too much about that. And I know that his mother watches us. So when y'all call and stuff, if y'all want to, in the chat, when y'all typing, if y'all got any questions for her, y'all can ask her. She watches me. I know that. Food, Miss V Night, everyone. Food, I know you didn't mean to type that. I'm not sure what you meant, but good night. Good night. And good night, everybody. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. I missed a lot of comments, but I always open the lines for y'all to call in, because I do know that is not I can't read two different things, Y'all know. So I'm here to do a show, but also I care what y'all think. So get in the comments and let me know. We'll type in the comments and stuff. And also, if y'all get any information, please hit me up. And let's get to the bottom of this. We want to get this family justice. Justice for Javion. We out, y'all. Woo. Shout out to Sloop Nation. Shout out to Team Viral and the winning team. Shout out to my friends. Good night, everyone. Exactly. They need a library. Good night, Angela. All right, AC. Good night, Glover. Thank you. Shout out to all of y'all. No, his ID is missing. His mother told me. His CDL was not in that wallet. But they did get his phone and wallet, though, allegedly, but not his ID. No necklace. A lot of stuff not on that report. His GPS, his cell phone. Well, they got the phone. But they ain't using nothing. Peace and love, y'all. We out.